I was like, why do I have this?
Everything goes black
Yeah, it does.
as the dragon's mighty tail just swiped down upon you. The rest of you are retreating
Booking it.
in the tunnel that was carved out. I'm going to temporarily take us out of initiative order, as you cannot see the dragon.
Okay, how long is this tunnel?
Can the dragon see us?
How long is a
I don't like
sure-footed section of the tunnel from
Let me
the
put some more tense music on.
What does that mean?
This is too. This
where
is
we're
too
not
happy.
like slipping, trying to climb up the slippery part, the glass part?
It is
Oh,
going
I
to be
forgot
slippery
about
because
that.
if you guys remember, it is constantly raining above,
Oh yeah.
and it's like a water slide. There's
So-
like this little trickle of water that always consistently like
I
goes down.
forgot.
There's probably
What?
also guano everywhere.
Why do you have so much help?
Well, you can go underground.
I mean, max health.
So you can go underground. You can fly. You're the only one we got to worry about.
No, I got
He's
this.
a turtle.
I'm gonna go underground, and I'm gonna
Grab
grab his
him.
hands. I'm gonna be like
Zoom.
right above, and he's gonna bend down.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna grab
earthbender
his
it.
hands, and then you're gonna run your little legs as fast as you can while I drag you.
Okay, we don't have a lot of time. This is glass, so I don't know if you can bust through glass with your.
I'm not busting
It's
through.
volcanic stone, and she's an earth element.
I'm an earth elemental.
I would make that
She
argument.
can do whatever she wants.
Okay.
I can do whatever I want.
So the dragon's about to come through to the tunnel because it's mad at all
She
of
said
us.
so.
Mad at me.
Maybe, but it's also
I
mad
feel
at
like
me.
garbage. If anyone can heal me a little bit, I don't think I have any.
I'm an
potions.
earth elemental. I cannot, but I could if I wasn't.
Hold on, let me-
But you need to stay in earth elemental so you can escape.
I need to stay.
Because that
an
was
earth
Kapak's
elemental.
dying wish was for
I'm
y'all to
gonna-
make it out alive.
I'm gonna.
If he
I don't even know
doesn't,
what if I have it.
if he doesn't grab my hands, I'm
What are you
taking
looking
him.
for?
I can't drag him, so he's gonna have to.
I'm gonna
participate.
sling one of my illusion cards at the entranceway for where the dragon was.
Okay.
I don't know which one's
Oh
gonna be,
my
but I'm just
I
gonna.
think you got to shuffle and then just.
I also have
throw
a
it.
potion of healing.
There
Can I
you
do
go.
that real quick?
Use that, please.
Yeah, you can drink
Okay.
it. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody has any potions,
I'm
I'm
just
just like
gonna-
you're out of like combat for the moment.
Yeah,
so.
I'm
For the moment.
rapidly
Yeah.
doing
I'm
these
not
things.
able to access my
3,
inventory
4.
as a earth elemental, am I?
Oh, 6 points
No,
of healing.
because I think what I did
I
was
think I
like
It all
healed you
kinda like-
twice already, right?
It
all
just sort of
builds
melds
to
into
pick
your
you up
form.
when you went
So
down.
think of if you were a tiger, it'd be like your
the-
tiger stripes would look like your armor.
that is
or
canon.
whatchamacallit.
I am the prettiest of the earth elementals because I have cool little
Right.
tattoos that are all of my inventory. You now
2d4
know what I
plus
have.
2?
My underwear
Yeah.
is a shape of
What'd you
underwear
get?
on my butt.
6.
Great.
Great, so now we know.
Full
But then you
6.
just see just this thong, and then
I
it
only have
says
2 charges.
love
What's
at the
that?
top
That's
of
probably
Okay,
one
but
quarter of
I
a
did not
tail.
need to
That's
know.
my tattoo.
Yeah.
it. That's my
But-
tramp stamp. My earth
okay.
elemental tramp.
Every
It's actually
little
an obsidian. That's.
Okay, I'm gonna throw.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
please
yeah.
please be the top card, because the top card is a red dragon.
What?
Here, I'm gonna
He's
shuffle.
got his illusion
Yeah, you
card that he
shovel.
has.
Oh man!
He's gonna toss illusion. Obu, are you just kind of chilling in your form? You're gonna stay in your. You're in that for what is it, 2 to 4 hours or something like that?
It's
How-
1/2 of our level.
So what level are we?
You
5?
guys are level 10, I
10.
believe.
Yep.
5 hours.
So 5 hours. You can stay in there. Okay.
I'll sleep in this if I have
Alright.
to. Uh-uh.
Sleeping in a rock.
Stacking the deck. No, I'm
Hurry
just
up!
kidding.
I want to pick a card.
If I fell asleep as an earth elemental in underground, would I pop back into out of my wild shape underground, or would I like float
No,
to the
just
top?
top.
So like, would I bury myself alive? Okay, that's really
That's
not.
like my
that's not
worst
scary.
fear.
Okay.
In,
What
like,
is it?
forever. Like I'm afraid that I'm gonna wake up inside like my coffin. Like that's my
You need to learn
deepest,
that punch.
darkest
Oh,
fear.
wow.
So I'm trying to tell people make sure I'm really dead before you put me in the ground. But then they pretty much take.
We are playing D&D, but I saw somebody pour resin over Cheetos and to preserve it, and then they suspended it in a coffin with wire and
Oh.
springs, and they made a tombstone for it. And like, this is for the future generation to learn about these Cheetos. Like, killed all the germs in it, and then like sealed it shut. Like, so one day
One
somebody's going to see this.
archaeological
Yeah.
dig is going to dig up some resin-coated Cheetos.
I hope they were name brand.
Oh yes.
Oh, good.
I think it may have been Flamin' Hot. I don't even remember.
All right.
Okay.
Look at what the former people looked like. Small,
God.
orange, and red.
Slugs.
I got. I'm gonna throw it right at the corner
So,
of
like-
where it's
Okay.
goes into the dragon's burrow and tunnel.
Okay.
And it's a fire giant.
Fire giant.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
I actually
So
have
is
one.
it just an
you have a fire giant.
or
It's not a
can
fire
it
giant.
do damage?
It can't do damage. It's an illusion. No thank you.
Somebody, please.
You've had this for like a year.
It's
No,
just an
Not a
illusion.
year.
That's a new one.
Yeah. I wish I could say no.
Here you go. You can put this.
Nice. That's right. Here.
I didn't expect a fire giant to have clothes.
Just depends on
No,
the
it's
giant, not an elemental.
That was very reductive of me. They probably
Yeah,
have
so
a
this-
wonderful society.
Image of this giant who looks real to you guys steps in there and is just looking directly in towards the dragons.
Okay. I did the healing. So are we gonna? I'm only talking to you because you're an elemental. I can't even talk to you.
I already have a game plan
Okay.
for you, getting you out of the cave.
I'm out of the cave. Okay.
No, you got to get all the
Are
way
we?
out.
Are we running? Are we fighting? Or are we running?
Counting. Where's Kapak?
He's still in there.
Why is he still in there?
He got whacked by the tail, and I ran. Because I got whacked by the claws, and they hurt.
And I think Kapak yelled at you to leave.
He did.
Yeah.
You want to kill this thing?
I do. I don't know.
I think if we run outside, it's going to chase us outside.
What's all of your passive perception scores? Right?
0.
0, yeah.
Super high. Hold on.
Yours is super high.
23.
23, okay.
You hear something. Mine's 15.
19.
15?
Yeah.
19?
19.
19 is probably good enough. I don't know, but what did you say you had?
15. It's okay. I don't have to.
15's on the cusp. I'll give it to you. You guys hear and feel
No, no.
what sounds like kind of like a rumble.
Wait, do I get to know anything with my being also made of rock?
Tremor sense?
That word.
Yes, there is
Ooh.
something causing a drastic tremor
Well,
in the earth around you.
We could hide in the
Who
ship.
would
Instead
try?
of do we want to hide in the ship instead of going outside?
the entrance of the ship doesn't have any mind flayers. The back of the ship did.
Well, they can walk.
I mean, yeah, but maybe they didn't. Maybe they decided they like being... Do they have feet or do they have tentacle legs?
I don't know. They were wearing robes. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
they...
why
Have you lifted their
the
skirt?
robes kind
I
of go all the
won't.
way down to the...
I won't. No, ma'am.
And you don't know.
Do not want to solve that.
I don't want to go outside right now.
Okay,
Let's go in the thing.
okay. Is... I'm big.
okay with you?
Am I able to, like, drag people at all? What am I? How big am I?
Half your movement.
You're a large.
You
I'm
can
large.
drag anybody, you just have your movement speed.
What one first level slots do you have? I'm literally one swipe away from dying.
Hold on.
I think all 3 of you are basically.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Everyone
Oh, no, I'm
except for
fine.
Obu is one swipe
She's
away.
fine too.
I'm fine.
She didn't get hit. She didn't get hit.
Right,
I was
but
gonna say,
this
I
thing-
don't think
Oh, but
Anna
one
doesn't
swipe,
take any
I will
damage.
go down.
Right.
I got you. Yeah.
you might be fine.
I honestly
but this
think
thing,
all 3 of your companions didn't take any damage either.
Yeah.
Like Bailey,
Just me
Marlon,
and-
We ran a little...
scratches are still.
Not prematurely, but we ran pretty early.
I mean, I don't think they're as hardy as you guys are, but
Right.
they're-
y'all ran because Kapak can take some hits, and this thing ripped through Kapak like a wet paper bag.
We didn't enlarge you, and we didn't.
Can you?
Yeah,
still
we
have
did.
that spell?
Yeah, they did.
Can
yeah,
you
they have a
tango
large
line through
shield.
healing spirit? In out.
Who has the crown that fell off the tiara?
She
You
does.
do. I do want to mention that thing is about the size of a hula hoop.
Oh.
I'm the size of a hula hoop. It's
Yeah.
a belt.
So yeah, you're gonna have to like. I mean, it's not
I'm wearing
it's
it
not
like a
godly
bandolier.
heavy, but it's awkward to carry around
I'm wearing it like a
because
bandolier.
it was sized to like fit her head.
Ooh, it was specifically sized.
Mhm.
Can I like... No, while we're running, I don't think I have a chance to like look at it.
Yep. I guess we'll just go in the ship, and I can tango line in the ship.
You know, in all honesty,
I was
feel
just
like
asking if you can actually do that. Like, is that a thing?
I can walk in and out of healing spirit, right?
that's how we did it before. It's the spell is every
It's-
time you
it's an
enter
area.
it.
Yeah. As long as you're not like in combat, yeah, it's fine.
You're...
But if there's like a limited, like you can only so like one time per round you can gain your benefits or something like that.
It's something like that. It
So
says
it'd be
it in
up
the
to
spell.
10 times you could walk in, and I think the way they ruled it I don't think it's rules as written, but rules as intended is like if you walk through it once, that counts as 1, and then if she walks through it, that counts as 2. It's not like everybody gets 10 times.
Oh.
It's up to 10 or something
Okay.
like that. I think that's how they try to say to.
Keep it.
Yeah,
from-
they
They
said
tried
it
to
can
fix
heal
it.
a number
They
of
tried
times
to fix it because it was a little broken.
Yeah.
equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's your spellcasting modifier.
4.
So,
So you can
do
heal
it
5
5
times.
Yep. Okay. We'll just do that inside the spaceship.
I think that'd be a good idea because we can. I think with more of us now, that we might be able to take on mind flayers as opposed to. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say that in front of our DM. As opposed
The
to.
ground's rumbling. I'm gonna start moving.
Yeah, I guess let's go into the ship.
Yeah.
I would go into the ship because there's more ground outside, but there's less ship outside.
Can you talk to Obu telepathically while she's an elemental?
I'm really good at hand signals, and I try like I was speaking to Golfnick, to you guys, and I'm like,
Tentacles.
and then I just grab you because I'm used to like picking you up and running places because I put you in my scarf. I just grab you and I start going towards the ship.
Okay. Yeah, we're
Zoom.
running towards the ship.
Okay.
And like hide behind the wall.
Who else is there
you
with
guys
us?
just if you guys remember, you guys came into the ship before, and there was like a couple different ways you could go. Is there any particular room in which you guys are trying to get to, or just inside that main entry?
Let's go to
where
the
that, like, glowing
map room.
was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should
Got
we
it.
stop and heal before we venture in?
I would say stop right before the map room.
There really wasn't like you entered into like the map.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
okay,
kinda
yeah,
like
yeah.
as soon as you go in, boom,
Okay, yeah.
there it is, like kind of like a little
As
navigation.
long as the
map.
dragon's breath, we don't think will go that far into the room.
You could also like sit around in different corners of the room if you want. It's your choice.
That's fine. We'll just go towards the back of the room.
Okay. You guys, with your passive perception scores and everything, would know that and you especially, that sense of the ground kind of shaking seems like it's getting a little bit farther away.
I tell you guys in really broken sign language, the trimmer's getting further away. I go like this. Worm thing in ground? Here? No. There?
You may want to
Did you ever get that?
go check on it.
I don't know how to check on it. Can I figure out what direction it's coming from?
Make an
Make a
survival
geology check? I got it.
Survival. What's survival?
I'll start.
13.
13.
I'll start.
Pinpointing directions is
Hungry.
really hard when, like, you're just feeling the shake from everywhere. I mean, it just seems like it's just losing its intensity
Do you
slowly, like
roll
gradually.
the numbers?
It's getting weak. It's dying.
1d6
Kapak must have killed it.
hit points.
Okay, so does she?
So you can do 1d6 5 times.
Is it 1 plus your spellcasting modifier, right?
Yes.
So 5 times.
Yes.
Okay, nobody else needs it. It's just me. Do I roll the healing or does she do it? Because it's her spell.
It's up to you guys. It's
That was 3.
Yep.
I'll do the last 2.
what's your healing spirit look like?
It's a tiny little squirrel.
So the squirrel, okay.
Ratatasker.
In the middle of this strange
It's like one of
alien
the
vessel,
fluffy ones.
there's a
You know,
little
like the
fluffy
red
squirrel.
ones that have like the hair. You know what I'm talking about?
The tufted ears?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one in Baldur's Gate.
Timber,
As
exactly.
it's healing you,
Timber.
it's like
My
jumping
friend
on your shoulders
beams
and
him.
like rolling
He-
across
that's my
you.
friend.
I don't like it.
It leaves this like little like Tinkerbell, like
Yeah.
little sparkly.
I don't believe in whatever magic it is, so I can't fly.
Oh. I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm not thinking any happy thoughts.
No happy thoughts
That
for
would be
Silas.
against your character.
Okay, that
Okay.
helped. Thank you. I know it was so hard to impart some kindness on me.
Shut up.
we
We have to help Kapak.
And as you guys are going through here and just sitting and taking this moment, you do notice that kind of holographic image of what appears to be the planet or globe, if you guys would even understand what that means, in this
Flat
setting.
Earther here.
But it's still pinging that same location from before, whereas it's kind of like a little bit to the southwest across the ocean of where you guys are currently. As it spins there slowly. It does flicker from time to time. Seems like there's some kind of there's something that's stopping this thing from having all its power, and that's why it kind of flickers at times. All the kind of, even though this is more of an organic kind of piece, there's still kind of technology involved, and that technology kind of blips in and out from here to there. And after running through that healing spirit a few times, you guys hear a sound into the chamber, and it says to you, "Why are you running?" And it seems like it's coming from all around you.
The ship is talking.
I pantomime to the sound. I go,
Do we recognize it as anyone's voice in particular that we've already heard, or this is a different voice?
This is a different voice from what you've already heard.
Okay,
so
great.
it's not,
Great,
do we
great,
surmise
great,
that it's
great.
not any of the from before that we thought?
Well, just as you're thinking that,
Mhm.
out of the darkness ahead of you, out of one of the hallways that leads straighter down into the deeper part of the ship, a purple tentacled face kind of starts to just sneak out of the darkness a little bit, and almost without even, it almost feels like they're like what you talked about, their legs. It almost looks like it's just like kind of hovering a little bit out of the darkness and the shadow there into the light of this chamber.
My
And
character.
I'll pull out
it's
my
looking
staff.
towards, you're in there currently, right, with them?
Yeah.
It's looking towards you in particular.
I'll pull out my staff and say
I
that's close enough.
I scream like a little,
It stops.
Little baby.
Okay.
I just straight up scream like a little baby. I go,
It just kind of, he looks at you and says, "You have done well. Why run?"
huh? I think I can say, huh?
And at that point, another one
Oh no.
just starts floating in from the side.
I scream again.
Same.
Same exact scream.
I'll just.
No, it's a.
What-
It's
what
a
did we do?
high-pitched
What's currently happening is it's talking into your minds.
Yeah.
Like that's why it seems like it's like echoing all over the place. It's not verbally like speaking out, but it's able to like pinpoint you guys and like talking to your heads.
I'll just ask it. What did we do?
You took its protection. Glances towards the massive.
Protection from what?
From us.
So you're not working with it.
Unfortunately, we've been forced to for many years.
Wait, so you're its bitch?
That sounds like a bunch of rocks being smashed together.
You understand? Well,
Can it hear my brain?
It can hear your thoughts.
Okay, good. It knows what I'm saying. It knows you guys are just like, huh?
Its
We're just like,
head shift just a little bit when you said that.
and then I get extreme satisfaction for offending it a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And I go, I want to think to it. How? Huh? Explain, please.
That artifact protects its mind.
I look down on it.
That's the only true power we have against it.
Can I put it on? I try to put it on.
We're gonna try to put it on. It like when you try to put it on, it just goes because it's like it's bigger than you.
I pick it up like I dropped my pants down on the ground. I'm like,
have we seen what they do with the brain dogs and the worms and stuff?
Oh my
I
God.
don't think we've seen anything except a brain dog running around. We haven't seen the little.
We've seen some things get out of people's heads after they die. That's
You've witnessed brains with legs popping out of people's
Okay.
But I
head
don't think
cavities
we've
when they
made
died, but
connections.
You haven't made the connection. Of,
I don't even know if a dragon has a brain.
Like that was just one thing that Obu like shouted
Yeah.
out. They got worms in their brain or whatever it is.
I got worms in their brain. I want
Are you planning to kill the dragon? Because then our goals would be aligned.
We could kill it, or we could subdue it. Both options
I think
are good.
I think killing it's the gooder option.
The good,
If you know what I mean.
We can help.
Do you know where the trimmer is coming from? Or what it is? You got any?
Raven's probably making her way out of her lair. She's
Oh,
not
no.
bound by the chamber. She can tunnel, and she's very good at it.
Oh, you mean this whole time she could have come after me, and I thought I was safe in the ground because I'm dirt?
Yes.
Is she gone now? Out of her chamber?
I believe she was trying to cut you off at the pass.
Haha, but she's gonna... I'm not gonna finish my sentence!
Are you equipped to fight now?
If we can lure her back into her lair.
No problem. I immediately start tunneling.
Oh.
If there's an open spot on the bottom of their ship, like from where the wreckage or whatever, can I look for one? See if I can like dive into it like
Swan
a pool?
dive.
Yeah. Is there one?
We're swan diving where?
If there's
Dirt.
if there's a dirt hole or like a break in the ship on where we're walking, I want to like swan dive into it, and then I want to go
you'd
get
have to
Kapak.
go back out of the ship and then swan dive.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna go get Kapak.
But perhaps leave the hula hoop.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm
bring
not
it
there.
back. You know, I think Kapak would tell us.
No.
reading your mind, you hear the other one speaks.
Hello.
It says,
Is it French?
no. Bonjour.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
It speaks in a very similar voice, but it's like, your companion is safe.
Safe or not in danger at the moment? Did you put a worm in his brain?
No. He's safe aboard the ship.
How'd you get him? How'd you just get him? We just got in here.
Raven
Take us to
left. So
Wait,
I brought him
are they
aboard.
just talking to
You
her? or
fast.
us?
We can
We're-
hear all of it.
Yeah,
too.
you gotta-
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know if
Take
it was
us
just
to-
her.
Take us to him.
But when she talks back to them, you're just hearing rocks.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
But basically, they lead you to what is now the broken chamber, because the last time that you guys visited this chamber, you guys pretty much destroyed all those places where they could keep people.
Good.
So you guys go in, and Kapak is basically laying on the floor.
I get really excited and I go and I. That's it.
He appears to be stable,
I also run up and check on him
but
because
unconscious.
I feel real guilty.
Does
Real bad.
Scratches have good berries? Can he just shove them in his mouth?
I think Scratches does. Who has Scratches' character sheet? I
I
think I
have
gave it to...
Mechanically, Kapak is unconscious with 1 HP
That's better than dead.
for 1 hour. As I rolled when we sat down, I showed Earth based on the necklace Kapak wears. At the top of his turn, he stabilizes and just wakes up in 1d6 hours.
Okay, but still with 1 hit
The
point.
1 HP. Basically, I am barely alive, but I'm alive and snoring.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a health check.
Okay.
Check him out.
Yeah, you
Does
don't
he
even
need
have to.
some
You don't even have to
healing?
make a roll.
Yeah, he looks
first of all,
a
you
little
remember that he wears a special pendant. During that time where you guys battled the snake creatures and Kapak kept on getting planted, Papa Valentinus gave him that necklace that helps to keep him stable, so that.
Now that I see that Kapak's okay, I want to like turn back to the mind players really dramatically, of course, and ask them what have they been
Oh my
doing
God.
for the dragon
That's the last of my
specifically.
healing.
Like
I have
how have
nothing
they been
after
working
this.
together? Because we need all the information
Except
we
for
can get if we're
earrings.
gonna figure out what's been going on.
I don't have that prepared.
Okay.
I have healing spirit prepared.
okay.
Start speaking into your
Everything
mind,
else is
saying that the ship crashed some 30 years ago or so. We've been here ever since. The dragon came many years after.
So
Our leader was bound by his pride to find a piece of a missing weapon that we lost some time ago. Still resides somewhere along these shores of this planet. We know the location, but unfortunately we crashed upon making our way here.
it's the blinky dot, isn't it?
It is.
I tell them that, but then I stop myself because
We were making progress. Then Ravan came
ooh.
and bound us to her using that artifact that she found.
Ooh, she found it. Lucky for her, bad for y'all.
It started using us as spies around the area so that we could gather the information that she needed to overtake this whole lower continent. Only one city remains.
No less.
What is she just gonna go down there and like attack it too? Is that
Eventually, that's the plan for her. But I don't know what will become of us once she has taken everything there is to take.
she's probably gonna eat you or move you around somewhere? Use you.
I hope we don't taste very good.
I'll keep my comments to myself.
I'd try it.
Sushi.
So far, you've only
Calamari.
seen 2 of these individuals.
And then
They just
8
kind of
more.
been moving around.
You guys still want to take over the world? Wait, still, I don't know nothing about them.
No, we simply want our device, and we'll leave.
But you can't leave. How you gonna leave? Your ship's broken.
I know. We've been trying to fix it.
Sorry about that. And now there's less of you guys. I'm sorry about that too, I guess.
I know a guy.
But for real, you guys were putting worms in people's heads and putting whole different brain creatures in people's heads. It's not that.
I don't think we know that.
I don't think you know that either.
No, we don't.
You saw-
We saw them come out of people's
worm.
heads, and then
But we don't
Not
know
in
that they
here.
did it.
Right.
I made the leap because if I see that we saw those little brain creatures in this thing, right?
No,
No,
it was
you're
outside the
thinking about-
desert.
But didn't we see one inside the
No.
thing?
Baldur's Gate ruins everything.
Yep.
Everything was outside of the dark.
Okay. You guys had a bunch of people in here, and I don't know anything anymore.
Under Raven's direction.
Would you have done it on your own?
No,
Do you kick puppies?
my legs are weak.
I knew that. Tentacles under there.
Maybe. Or no feet at all.
We do have legs and feet.
It's even worse than I thought.
Probably no toenails, though.
I vomit gravel.
If our goals are
Kapak's now
aligned,
dirty.
is there anything
As
you
you
can
were
do to help
holding me.
us restore our friends before we chase after Raven? Ravioli?
What's your plan, Tentacle Man?
Unfortunately, no.
Somebody smashed your stuff, huh?
Well, yes.
Shame.
He looks at all of you.
I don't know if I've ever been in here before.
Find the ceiling very interesting all of a sudden.
What do I do with my hands?
You weren't nice to us, just saying.
Well, I'm glad we got past our
They
misunderstanding.
both of them look directly at you,
She's little, right?
and they say, "We are so sorry about your family."
Thank you. That's why she has to die.
Everything in my body is fighting, like Ramsey, because I know mind flayers, bad,
Mm-hmm.
but
Maybe.
But we don't know that.
and so it's confusing the
They're
heck
pretty
out of
cool.
me right now. I'm like,
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Here's the hard part. Kapak's asleep, and Matthew is here screaming. Oh, sorry.
you got all types of something in there.
Yep. tasty meal. Matthew's screaming because he's going, oh, you've been doing this for years. Spying and sending people out specifically so this dragon can go wipe out whole areas down here. For years. Gee, I wonder if they were involved with a certain area down here getting wiped out.
Well, they just said
Yeah,
they're
They just said they're
sorry.
sorry.
They
Yeah,
know
sorry.
about it.
It's all
Sorry,
better
I
now.
killed everyone.
You
My
said,
bad.
Yeah, you said my bad.
No biggie.
It's all good, dog.
Fine.
Squid.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, Hakuna Matata.
Since they seem to know a lot, I'm just gonna ask them where are the keys.
Where the keys at?
Where are the keys?
The keys for what?
You got keys.
And I think about the keys. I'm talking real hard. The box thing, because I'm like, if they knew about, they spied on.
Wait, you were trying to protect a stone or a key from your village?
It was a key. No, the
We just
halflings.
picked up
I know
the
I have the
key.
key. But were you trying to the halflings protecting the stone or the key? You protected the stone by running away.
I have a stone. There's a key with a bunch of different groups.
Yeah. But this is that's
Didn't
it.
you also
We're good.
have the
We
halflings?
achieved our goal except for slaying a dragon.
We've achieved the goal
I'm
here.
forgetting what our goals are here because all we do is
We
run
wanna
around and
open
slaughter
the
people.
box.
We just ask people for stuff and then we slaughter them and then we take their stuff anyways. And I just want to keep things in line.
I just
We're not going to slaughter you. Sorry. I know you can hear my thoughts.
Yes,
Well, I mean, we already.
they're quite haphazard. And about this time, Kapak, you're starting to. I'm going to say you're going to start to wake up. Here, you're going to wake up with 1 hit point.
Kapak!
You look like garbage.
But you have to brush all the gravel off of your face where I vomited.
Kapak, you're waking up in the middle of the mind flare, not a mind space vessel.
Tell him, tickle his ear.
And you feel beat and hurt.
Bludgeoned.
Bludgeoned
Black
on
and
the brink
blue.
of death.
And seeing the tentacle twins. Oh, no.
I pet his head, but it just really it's not
You're
not,
scraping his face.
it's not nice.
Are you trying to kill me? Gotta punch the
Kapak, there's still a dragon. We didn't win. Well, actually,
I
sorry.
sort of figured that when it
Yeah,
beat me to
you
death.
lost.
We're glad you're okay.
Well, I didn't know if he wanted to know about winning or losing first, or if he's okay. He doesn't care about it.
Do we have Goodberry? Is that a spell?
I don't.
I don't have his
Does
character
Bayleaf
sheet.
have it? I sent their character sheets out there somewhere.
You did.
I don't have one.
I don't know if Bayleaf has
I got scratches.
Goodberry.
Bailey,
Yeah,
she's the rogue.
spellcasting. Friends, Mage Hand, Mockery, Charm Person, Healing Word, Heroism, Sleep, Thunderwave.
Healing word.
There
He
you
cast
go.
healing word on him. And what does that do? And that
What
says
I think Healing Word is just a D4 plus his spellcasting bonus.
oh, shit, which is focusing.
Healing Word was
Yeah,
that.
roll a d4 and I'll find this modifier.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Where
sure
are
Healing
the
Word is
stuff?
He's-
Plus
Oh,
2.
I have the card right here.
He's the guy.
Healing Word.
He gets 5 points of healing.
Yay!
Yeah, we're pretty
6
sure.
HP.
You're
Let's
welcome.
go fight a dragon.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to chase it down again.
I was gonna slowly stand back up. Did my sword make it up with me?
Yeah, all your equipment's with you.
Pick up the sword.
You jingle jangled the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we going?
You're going to sleep again.
Your companion was very heavy to carry.
Yeah, you could have left like half of his stuff, and you wouldn't have noticed.
Right.
Actually, I think that's the only thing he counts. I don't think he knows how to count anything else but his swords and all
Weapons.
the stuff on him. Yeah.
Spears.
He specifically knows that he has like 622 arrows or something.
We didn't beat the dragon. It burrowed away, maybe. And
Squidface just said we gotta go chase it down, so where are we
well,
going?
we're friends with them now, I guess. I don't know. They're cool. They said sorry.
What? Why did he kill me? I thought the dragon killed me.
No, they said sorry about other stuff.
What was I?
He killed
Sleep.
Willow's family, but it's just rocks.
What?
Me too.
Anybody?
Me too.
I was just gonna look back over at the two of you.
I got nothing.
They're they're chill now, so just whatever.
Oh, okay, so we still got to deal with the dragon.
Yeah,
Where is it?
it went away. We think
How'd you lose a dragon?
we ran.
Oh, you listened.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Wait, you said run. We ran. Don't have to tell me twice.
You did the first time.
Do you have the key?
Yeah, somewhere. I might have dropped it or something.
You dropped it?
No, I didn't drop it. It's fine. I got it right here. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Eat that.
No. Why do you want this one so bad? It's kind of cool.
I show Kapak my bandolier.
Give
Willow, you definitely
me-
recognize that. You recognize that necklace.
Give me my father's key.
Sorry.
Shove it in my bag. Perfect.
Do you like my bandolier?
Glare.
Kapak's gonna try to steal the hula hoop from Obu.
I just put my arms out because I'm a bit stoned.
A bit what?
I'm
Panzer.
a bit stoned.
No,
it's a
Pull it
bandolier.
down and...
It's not pants, it's a
Pull it back
bandolier.
out. Put it on my neck instead.
Squid Game over here says
Yeah,
it's
so you wear it around
powerful.
your neck, okay?
Hiding it under.
Yeah, that's it.
I
As
need
you
to
do
stay
that,
close to
your necklace is still has a glow to it.
Okay, so it's still here, so we gotta go get it.
Do you think when it burrows underground, does it like this? Like up and down? Yeah.
You guys are the worst.
Oh, it's got legs, doesn't it? It's a doggy paddle.
Doggy paddles and then it kicks.
It's more of the breaststroke.
It eats
I
it and
think this
spits it
thing's
out.
eating something.
It eats it out and spits it out. It's like a worm, but instead of digesting it, unless it does.
Am I
Okay, so I
standing
sort
by
of
the
feel
map
like
ta-
shit. Are
I'm
we
gonna
gonna
say
go
I'm by
do
the
this
map
or no?
table and I'm just gonna
You?
start banging my head. against it like you all.
The mountain told me to take a nap, but I sort of feel like we got to deal with this.
I take his head and I push it down back onto the covers.
Put a blanket over his head.
I feel like I'd rip any blankets, just how rough.
Willow, there's a dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Do we just find it later?
No,
You want to go now?
Mm-hmm.
This is our cool
we
guy
need-
over here.
we need to make a plan. Topic, you rest
Oh, just a small rest.
while we figure out what we're doing.
Okay.
Or sit in the corner.
Obu says she's strong.
Yeah. Strong like bull, dumb like rock.
For the dragon. I agree with that.
Was that your first wild shape for the day?
Yes. I haven't wild shaped in a hot minute.
We haven't.
They don't even use
We don't-
wild shape.
We don't even
Might
use
as well
our
be
basic
clerics.
ability.
When you're that badass, why bother?
I don't think we have much time.
Do we have
Says one of the mine.
an hour?
What
No.
can you do to help us?
Well, if we can lure the dragon back into its lair, we can open fire upon it with our weapons. We also still have control over one of the grasping tentacles.
What is that? I want one.
Ew.
We may be able to restrain Ravan
Ew.
and hold her at bay,
Ew.
I want to do that.
but it will require some
She looks around at all of you.
bait.
Paint?
Bait.
Oh, bait.
I'll do it.
Oh, we could steal something from her hoard and, like, be really obnoxious about it. And then
I'm
she'll
good at
come
that,
back.
but I'm
Oh
really
yes, she's
tricky.
very sensitive about her treasure.
I have a lot of HP. I can go
There
down
is
there.
Many, many
What is
gold
HP?
pieces within the sands of the
I have a
lair.
lot of strong points. My mommy said so.
Mommy said I'm strong.
You must be cautious. Ravan is strong in mind and strong with the magical weave of this world. Most dragons don't learn to use magic. The sand goddess has.
I saw her once. I can do it again.
What did the mind
Stopping her
flayer...
magical abilities will be beneficial.
I'm on it.
When Kapak asked if we had like an hour, what did the mind flayer... How'd they respond to that?
They seem unsure.
Okay. As Kapak sort of moved away into the opposite corner, as he's watching everybody, Kapak's going to try to sneak out of the room.
Oh God.
Sneak out from everybody?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
There's no way you're getting
Wait,
that.
is this contested? Would we
You
have
need
to?
this
This is
It's
going to
your
be,
passive.
Does mine
this is
have
going to be
passive, right?
against our passive.
23.
You have to
You
be a
ain't gonna do
23 to
nothing.
get out of her
With
willow.
disadvantage, you're not going anywhere.
Just because you catch me don't mean I'm stopping. Let's see here.
I'm
Mike,
okay
if I
as
wanted
him.
to recover a 4th level spell
Yeah,
with meta magic point, or 5th level, do I have to use 5 points of meta?
I think so. I think it's.
I only have 4 left.
Yeah.
Some of y'all ain't catching me. That was a 19 and a 20 on the die.
Nice.
So at disadvantage, that's a 21.
21.
Yeah, I didn't know.
23.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Surprisingly enough, you succeed against both mind flayers as well.
Wow.
So
I
the
knew
This
it.
is,
only
My
this is
person,
the sneakiest he's ever been in
the
his
only
life.
person that would notice would be you. Kapak seems to be. Oh.
That helps.
I follow him.
You followed? Okay.
I just walk out.
You just
I don't
walk
sneak,
in?
I just walk.
Yeah, you guys just see Willow just start walking away.
Bye.
I follow
not
her
going.
because I don't trust nothing.
No, I'm not going with her. Forget
No,
that.
technically you guys were in like deeper into the vessel, so now you're coming more into like where the map room was, as Kapak looks like. You're going back to the door, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I try to catch up to him. Where are you going?
Squid face said we need bait.
Not now. I'm not here.
You're not here.
You're not there.
Sorry, that's Turner.
I can be bait. I'll do it.
No,
Oh.
But
you're small and easy to swallow,
Oh.
I have an owl.
Hmm.
I can fly.
which is small and easy to swallow.
What if I was under the ground, like near you?
You're not there.
I am there. I followed her.
Did you follow her?
But they
Okay.
can't hear me talking.
Yeah, rock,
Oh,
rock.
I'm
Yeah.
miming this.
Rock,
I'm
rock,
trying.
rock, rock, smashing
I'm like-
rocks together.
Will you shut up? Everyone's gonna hear.
I am Groot.
She'll want this back.
We avoid to fake it. She probably wants that big thing that the rock monster's wearing. But
Yeah.
I'd rather not put that down there because if they say it's
Yeah, I don't want to use that for bait. She can't have that back. I don't want that anywhere close.
so you, bye. Go back. Dismissed.
I stomp.
Talk to the head.
And then I tell everyone what they're doing. I'm like, And everyone's just a little confused.
Yeah, they all like shift their heads a little bit. Scratches is like,
Can you fit the giant circlet in your bag of holding? I think it doesn't.
I don't think it works
don't
like
think
that.
it'll fit.
If I was
Yeah.
to bend it, would it lose its everything?
Bend it?
Yeah, to bend it to put it in there.
If you're trying to bend it, it doesn't really bend. It's pretty sturdy.
Yeah. Plot art.
I sit in a corner for a minute. Sorry, am I
Okay.
interrupting? Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in a corner and all of a sudden just start doing a whole bunch of staticky, magic-y stuff in the corner. I'm moving around spell slots and meta magic points to rearrange things.
Yep. Lightning is just like zapping all
Yeah.
over Silas in the corner.
It's weird. I'm doing math over here.
I don't like the idea of you being down there.
I don't like the idea of you being down there.
Oh.
Why don't we throw Silas down there?
That's okay.
Oh.
I don't mind that.
Neither do I. I got a big boat.
Silas looks like the car going Back to the Future.
Charging up.
How do we
Battery.
get down there? I might be able to break the window and throw him down there, but then the dragon could come through the window. People gonna help.
Think you were asleep. But the people?
Oh,
Yeah. They said that they think she was tunneling to cut us off at the pass.
Now we're gonna kick her knee.
Well, we got to get her back down there.
So I don't know if we'd be able to tell where she is if she's sitting underground.
No, but if we can make enough noise, and she's got to have more toys down there, all that gold and stuff down there.
True. Yeah. I mean, I can
she
just go
got
down
really
there and
angry.
just start shoving stuff in my bag. I'd make her mad.
That's a good idea.
And then I
I
get
hope
my
not.
Kapak's is gonna.
That's great. Ramsey also loves treasure.
Check my inventory. 'Cause I don't know if I have.
I'm encumbered 80% of the time in Baldur's Gate.
I'm surprised she didn't take your armor.
So often.
Well, she probably figured I'd still be laying down there.
That's true.
I do not seem to have any healing potions on me.
I don't have
She has tremors, like a way to... Well, I wouldn't know that. Does she... If I made a bunch of, like, ruckus down there underground, she would hear it, right?
You're not really sure.
Not big of a dragon.
Maybe we can get Obu to go. She was like sucking things into the ground. Maybe she can just travel under all the treasure and pull it into herself and then just put it in a giant pile in the middle. And we can threaten it.
But if the dragon going underground couldn't just come up beneath her and...
Good point.
Hey, what's a dragon's burrowing speed?
That would be metagaming.
Over
I'm not
9,000.
allowed to do that.
Damn.
2 obus long.
Damn.
I don't know. If we're going to do this, like you said, I think we have to do it now, but... Like you said, I'm a little beat to hell. But I'm also the one least likely to get swallowed in one bite. Oh, wait a minute. What if we have Marlin? I wonder if that Marlin could make me big again.
Maybe.
If he can make me big again, then he stays up here where he won't potentially lose. I can go back down there.
What if I got swallowed and then you made me... You have to do it on sight, don't you? Is it by sight?
What?
I think it's
An
sight.
arch? Yeah.
Sight?
Yeah.
Dang
so
it.
you would see-
Could be a Jonah and the whale and I Hulk out of it.
Explode from the inside.
Maybe I could just beat up her intestines.
Or it'd be really
Or
bad,
diarrhea.
like you'd get really big in the stomach and just like not burst out and just get stuck there.
I'm stuck.
Then you'd be restrained and the stomach acid slowly dissolving.
Nah, I'd go through her throat and then I'd be like, and then I'd just choke her. And then I'd just punch.
Yeah, the airball dragon.
I'm just gonna make her real uncomfy for a second. I think I'd have the most enjoyment ever. I think Obu would be very
Oh.
pleased.
Do we have Marlin make me smaller? And you see if Rowan will fly me down there.
Then why wouldn't I just go?
Because I can jump off Rowan and attack the thing and send Rowan back for you.
I don't know.
I could just.
'Cause I don't think Silas is going to be... I don't think Silas is brave enough to go down there.
No, he won't help.
I could just bring you down there. I can carry.
I can walk.
Yeah, what's the problem? Why don't you just walk down there? Oh wait.
Why am I trying to talk to the rock monster that walked away?
Oh, I don't walked away.
Yeah, you're not here.
Footsteps stomping back. And another thing.
I didn't lose this fight.
I'm just gonna get out my bag of dice and just shake it every time Ramsey tries to talk. Clacking rocks. There you go.
It looks as if, as you guys kind of glancing back to the other room while Silas is doing his thing, it looks like the mind flayers are talking with you in your mind and Bayleaf and Marlin. And one thing that they're saying is,
It would benefit us to have additional help on the bridge. Because it takes time to make sure that the cannons fire in the correct locations.
So you want the buddies?
If we have anybody that's willing to stay and help,
Who's weak?
they will be protected by the glass and the fortifications of our vessel.
You may have Bayleaf. And
Probably scratch.
how many do you need? How many would you prefer?
It's really up to you.
You can have Bayleaf. I look at Bayleaf. I ask him if he has any. I look at him and see if he has any
If
objections.
3 of us are on one of the weapons, we'll be able to fire it pretty rapidly.
So there are 2 of them left?
there's 2 mind flayers
There
present.
need 2 of us for each... Oh, wait, not there.
basically,
should also-
mechanically, if 3 people are on one ballista, you could fire it every turn.
And
every
there is
round.
one ballista.
There's 2.
We have
If you get 3 on one and then one person on the other, then it would take every 3 rounds you could fire both.
So if we go one of them, Bayleaf and Marlin on one of them, that's firing every round.
And then if we did
Then the other Squidward, who else was with us? Anyone?
scratches
Scratches.
Marlin, Bayleaf.
and I
Me.
and you.
I can't hurt it.
That's a good point.
But you can prevent it from using its magic.
Oh, that's true. I can do that. Well, I might be able to do that with glass. I can see it.
You can see it. I think it's 60 feet. I think you'd be in range as long as you're like standing like right at that glass window.
Like a fish.
Just laying on it.
Come back. Back in
It
the
is
window.
60 feet, but
Back in the window.
it's okay. If one fires every other turn and one fires every turn, that's probably fine. You don't have to be the most efficient.
Okay.
What about the tentacle? How does that work?
Well, that would require someone else.
Then I would say we should have one of the shooter things working every turn, one of them working one every third turn, and then another person on the tentacle. Okay.
I can step in and mentally control the tentacle.
Okay, you can be tentacle guy.
I will do the tentacle.
That's
I
good.
will restrain the sand goddess and allow you to destroy her.
You know, it's a really cool insult. You could just not call her the sand goddess, and then you take away some of her mental power over you.
What shall I call her?
The butthole.
The butthole.
Yes. I don't know if you have one. You probably are familiar with them, though, because you can read minds, and I bet somebody
The
here's
doors
thought of a
look like
butthole.
buttholes in here.
He's thought of a butthole. Now you know what one is?
No, the doors look like them.
That's true, actually. You know very much what a butthole looks like. Those are all sphincters, by the way. You should really look into decorating.
Yes.
I am so glad we are not here for this conversation.
I know.
Sphincter is a name we prefer.
I shall
Don't.
call you Sphincter.
That's good name. Good name.
That was my uncle's name.
I don't care.
Uncle Sphincter.
I don't like it. Oh.
Episode title.
Kapak had no idea what was going on here. He's done talking. He's
Is that
just
the
starting to walk
title?
away.
Oh no.
Title.
Uncle Sphincter. Oh god. Okay, well then I think
Are you guys sneaking out?
I wanna go
Kapak's
looking-
just...
I'm not letting him go alone.
All right.
Kapak's just...
Is
I-
Rowan with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanna just
I have
go
like
towards
massive
them, 'cause
survivor's
we're the-
guilt right now.
We're gonna be the only ones that are going out there anyway. Except for you, you're coming with?
I was gonna go back out to the cave.
Okay, you're gonna
Where is everybody?
come on. And I
Are
wanna
we,
grab you and go meet up with
is
them.
it go time? Like
Yeah, this
now
is
now?
go time.
Oh, okay.
She borrowing.
Yeah,
She going like this.
Battle stations.
Battle stations.
Squidward.
Okay. So you're going back out to the cave too? Okay.
Following Rockman over here.
How long does your illusion last?
It's a good question because it doesn't tell me.
Hold up.
I lost the thingy thing. So it's Deck of Illusions. I'll just look it up.
I would probably say it's probably going to be an hour
Either is an hour or 10 minutes.
or 10 minutes. Yes, I think.
Those are significantly different.
I wouldn't say it'd be a minute.
I think it's an hour unless somebody messes with it.
I can't open the D&D
Yeah, I
Beyond.
think
like,
as soon as somebody touches it, they know it's an illusion. Or they have to make like some kind of probably a
if anyone else wants to
Investigation
try and help
check
me
that
open
What
determine.
What's the name of what you were talking about?
Deck of
Deck of
Illusion.
Illusion.
D&D Beyond is just so slow.
Yeah, I was
It's
struggling with
5e.
D&D Beyond tonight.
But anyways, I'm following.
Back up. No,
Okay.
it'll stay up here somewhere. Action
Um,
pointed 30 feet. Blah,
the
blah, blah.
mind flares go towards the
Let's
bridge
see.
area.
Yep, Marlin and
Okay.
Marlin
Any physical
and
interactions?
scratches are staying.
It lasts until the card
With the
is
mind flares?
moved.
Oh, I leave the
or
card.
unless it is dispelled.
I leave the card there.
Okay.
So, well, yeah, you threw it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's still down there.
Yeah. So you guys walking down. It looks like Kapak and Willow
Yeah,
have a little
Kapak
bit,
took off.
a little bit of a head start as the rest of you are coming. So you guys are going to see it first. There's a massive fire giant standing near the curve of the opening. Kind of we're out of view of where you guys fought the giant, but it's sitting there and it's doing like, you know, like whenever you're selecting your fighter from like the Street Fighter
Yeah.
thing, it's kind of doing this.
Yep.
And then it just keeps repeating the same thing over and over again.
It says while you are within 120 feet of the card, you can use an action to move it anywhere within 30 feet of its card.
Move it to the side so we can go beside it.
Can I move it 30 feet forward into the cave?
Sure.
Kapak
enough?
doesn't realize it's an illusion and is going to charge it.
Okay.
Oh no.
So Kapak, you
I rolled
charge
an
it.
8.
No, good.
Any physical interaction with the illusory creature reveals it's an illusion because the object passes through.
Move it
Yeah.
fast! Move it fast!
Kapak, you just go through its leg, and it has this like little blue glow around it as you pass through it, and then you go to the other side, and it doesn't change as expression at all. It just sits there. And,
I was trying to tell you it was fake.
What do you mean it's fake?
I don't know. Silas threw something and then it's.
It made a giant?
Mhm.
And Silas isn't strong enough to make
It was
that.
mildly terrifying.
But then
Oh,
I'm
oh.
rocks.
rocks.
One day, Obu
Not-
will not learn that she can't speak. When
Not
she's in
concerned. So it's
She probably thinks
Listen
she
to you.
is talking to them, and they're just
Dumb.
catching
You're
it.
intelligent with your hat on.
Kapak's going to run over to the big pile
I
of
keep
loot
on
and just
telling
start looking for something that looks important.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
climb up Rowan and circle the room, and I am investigating from afar for anything.
Okay. Remember,
Interesting.
it is dark in here. Do you
I
guys
turn
have
into a
anything?
room.
I'm
But
gonna ask.
I have dark vision?
But
Running down
Oh,
here,
that's
Kapak
right.
would pull out and light his torch.
okay, so
Cause-
torchlight. Yep.
I'm gonna ask Rowan. Hey, look for anything interesting, because he has dark vision, 120 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
You
he's got
it.
superior dark
You
vision?
got it.
Ooh, good job.
So have Rowan make a perception check with advantage.
How far behind are we?
You can make it. You can make a perception check too. You're probably you can see you're coming in. You weren't too far behind
Okay.
them, so you guys are coming in under the
Yeah.
the giants. As you see Rowan flying Willow around up there at the top, and you can see Kapak has his torchlight up, and he's like sifting through sand. And there's no dragon present here right now.
12.
I just start
I'm
blindly
not looking through sand. I'm
moving.
digging through her treasure pile.
Yeah, I mean it's like there's some piles here and there, but you can see there's like a lot of it is like buried, like it's like dug
Okay.
into the sand.
I'm just picking a big spot and seeing what I can dig up. Okay, that's not too horrible.
I turn into a Roomba.
You turn into
I
a
start
river.
hoovering up literally everything I can get my hands on.
Okay.
I don't even
That it-
You
look at it really because I'm just
just kind
excited.
of move it along.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make
Treasure,
a
treasure,
perception
treasure.
check anyway.
19.
19. Okay.
Can I move the heat 30 feet in?
Yeah. You guys are free to kind of move around at your disposal there.
21.
So
21. Okay.
I'm just going to pick a random sound.
Which direction are you going on the map?
When I go in, so when I go in here, I am gonna go for kind of the largest pile.
Okay, so you're going to
That's
a
where
pile.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no, you're in the tiny pile
No,
over there.
I don't know where to put myself because I don't know where the largest pile would be.
Can't see.
So I'm
Those,
excited to
those are just kind of representing piles, but a lot of it is
Okay.
buried. So
I am gonna go under the largest pile and see if there, or like under
Up
the
here?
okay.
under an area I
That works.
assume,
Yeah, just put...
like back there, behind those walls right there, or like up there. I don't know. If I have enough time, I'll hit beneath all of them.
and
Okay,
there's
so you're
other
headed
shit.
that way.
Kind of doing
Were
this
you
motion.
were you burrowing? You're
Yeah.
going under. Okay. You actually find as you're going through there's like you're soaking up like hundreds of gold pieces.
Wait a second. I don't have any money.
Some of them are mixed with platinum as well. And you soak up what appears to be an ancient a scroll tube.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm going underneath.
But you don't even notice because you're so
Yeah, I'm just going.
vacuum mode.
All of a sudden you're...
What did Rowan roll?
12.
12. Okay. Rowan, you kind of stop up there at that pile, and that's just like a big, hefty pile of gold with a couple like precious gems like inside of it, glimmering. Just keeping it all in there.
Like Ben and hold your shirt out.
What about you, Silas?
I'm staying by the fire giant.
You staying by the fire?
I've got my treasure already.
As I'm doing that,
and Willa took it from
it's
me.
really just my focus is not on what I'm doing. It is on
You
trying
get
to
a
see when
ton
she's
of
coming
sand
back.
in the
Okay.
bag.
Is
There's
there
so
a-
much sand in the bag.
Is there?
Here's-
Did y'all look for a hole? Can I see a hole anywhere of where the dragon may have left?
Make a perception check.
That's kind
That
of
would
important,
be
you
a good
guys.
idea.
Treasure again.
I did
Here
say
we
I was
go.
watching for her coming back.
And you rolled a 19.
Yep.
Okay, so digging through your pile, not only is it like your pile is filled with gold and platinum, and you also uncover what looks to be some kind of clear glass bottle.
Healing potion.
Look at
Healing
it.
potion.
Well, is it glass? Let me see.
It's jelly.
I think it is glass, but it might have like some kind of.
Need to find a hat. We're a
Too
top
tall
hat.
for a fat. Top of my head's not on the camera. Because it would be so small.
You say Obu?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
here.
you're
I'm
open.
Ramsey.
You're open.
Okay.
It has
I
like
thought you were
a.
Anthony.
It does have.
Oh,
Oh, no,
like
it's
this. Has like a string. It has like a cork topper, and it has some kind of. This looks like kind of like a brush or something that goes down in like a milky liquid, and it looks like this. That's what it looks like.
Huh.
I think. I don't know if the
I've
camera's.
ever seen... Hey, want me to stick it closer?
Yeah, it's okay.
And
They
then-
can they can pause the
Isn't
video
it?
and zoom in.
That's gonna be my moment.
Have I ever seen anything like this before?
yeah, prepared it.
Prepared it.
You probably not.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Looking at it, give it a shake. Do I think it's drinkable, or
It's
you
a,
said there's a brush in it?
it's a
So
thicker substance. It doesn't look like you would. You could drink it, but it doesn't look like.
doesn't look like it's designed
Doesn't
for
look
that.
like it's designed for
Like a
that.
teriyaki sauce.
It's paint for
Oh,
the
it's a
ship.
glaze.
Yeah, it's a
It's paint for
glaze.
the ship. We're gonna
It does.
give
Yeah,
it
it
to
does
Glee.
kind of look like whenever you guys painted the
Yep.
the vessel. It kind of looks like a
Okay.
thicker.
Everything
Just
you
gonna
paint
toss
with
it
it just
into
goes
the
super
small
fast.
chest I have strapped to me. Look, again with the gold and platinum, I'm just shoveling in.
Okay. Yeah.
I rolled a 17 on
17. Over on that side where that loose sand was, there's more loose sand kind of pouring into the room there. Makes sense that she might have just dug right into the side of that
like
wall.
this way down here or
Yeah,
this way?
yeah, because there's no it's no open hole. It's as
Yeah.
if like she dug and the sand kind of filled in behind her.
Yeah. So
Sneaky.
It kind of went back into the room a little bit.
cool.
Sneaky.
But that looks like that was the point. Yeah, right in there is where she dug out of the room.
Okay.
This lady understands physics.
As
Now-
I'm shoving up, not
So far,
seeing.
nothing has happened.
Okay, I'm moving to another
Nothing's
pile and starting again.
All right.
Are
you
these
guys can make additional checks.
Are these up here
Do I still
rock
do with
or sand?
It's
Okay.
very compacted sand.
One of them's
It's holding
unstable.
its
And then
Yes.
down here.
Yeah, it's
Same
kind
thing.
of the same thing. It's like
Same.
imagine
'Cause we're in the
like-
desert.
Yeah, it's like we're in the desert. It's like wet kind of sand that's almost like packed into like a clay type, and
Okay.
it's just that's how. The
Is
wall-
this one unstable because of all the randomness I did?
There
to
are
it?
lots of cracks in it underneath, but you can still see that the vessel, the ship, is still sitting there.
Oh,
It says 16 for.
I'm sorry.
the next
I'll do
pile.
dancing lights in the room. I'm
Okay.
such a stingy person.
Is that cantrip for you?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like,
Dancing
don't use
lights
your
all
spot.
start to appear.
She does that. Kapak's gonna put out the torch and put it back.
Got
so
it.
we can be ready to.
Lots more platinum and gold.
Okay.
I mean, you're just uncovering pieces and pieces and pieces and little gemstones that could be worth, 50 to 100 gold pieces a piece as you're just pulling these out.
Again, same thing. Just shovel them in. I'm
Shovel
gonna
it
fill that box.
You got it.
19.
19. Okay. As you're zooming around some more, you find more gold, more platinum. You also see that there is an intricate looking, it's halfway buried at the top, but you catch a glimmer or Rowan catches a glimmer of something shine from the dancing lights, and you guys zoom down and you can see there's a chest buried in the sand.
Interesting. I'm gonna dismount and poke it.
Okay, you poke it.
I would like to
What
say
about that?
everyone upstairs, our other crew, are helping those two mind flayers get the guns ready.
Oh yeah, you can see
So that
they've
the
been
minute this
getting
thing
ready.
pops up, they're ready to
Oh
fire.
yeah.
The 6 seconds.
It's,
I'm gonna try to.
if they're prepared to fire when it pops up,
Tug
they're
it
good
out.
to go.
It's
Isn't that
heavy.
hold action?
And it looks like from the corner of it,
Can they hold action?
it looks
Probably.
elaborately decorated, and it looks like something that maybe came from royalty.
Hey, Kapak.
Yeah. Oh,
This is heavy.
Kapak running over and
Oh yeah,
Pull it right
like, digging it around and kind of pulling it out. You pull out this massive, like, trunk chest that looks like it is elaborately decorated with vines and all these interesting designs. And it looks like it was at one time red, but over time has kind of darkened the color of the actual chest. It has these bindings, that metal like bindings that go kind of all around it.
But isn't Rodon red? Let's open it.
Can
Right,
I-
open it.
Open it.
Can
It
I put
opens
my
right
head
up
up?
because the locking brackets and stuff were broken. You open it up and it looks like there's this velvety protective layer in there. It's kind of like if you get a new iPhone or something, and you open it up and it has that form-fitting place for it and everything.
Yeah.
Well, it's velvet, and you can see that there's something missing on the left side. It looks like it was circular. Okay, but on the right side there is what looks to be a bejeweled and elegant scepter that has this blue gem on the top of it that's completely like domed and elegant and beautiful looking.
No, not with that one.
It's extremely heavy. Your first instinct, Kapak, is it probably wasn't meant to be a weapon.
Anything can be
Not
a
good
weapon.
balance.
It wasn't meant to be, but
It's heavy. Oh, you found it.
I did.
Gonna toss it to her.
all right. Yeah, you have a
10d10
bejeweled
bludgeoning damage.
scepter that seems to be made out of both gold and platinum.
Nice.
You put it in the back
Anything
of
else in the chest?
That was it. Yeah,
Can I-
there was something else in there, but it's no longer there.
Yeah, can I look at that? Do I think it was like a crown or?
It looks like it would be a perfect spot for a crown or tiara to sit.
Are you so smart?
But what did we make Rocco do with the
I hear that.
With the circlet? I don't know. We weren't in there.
Oh,
What did you do?
Is it still wrapped
I
around
didn't
Rocco?
ever
Probably.
say it, but I intended to give it to one of our friends, but I don't think I ever said it before we walked out here. So I don't want to
Oh,
say
what do you
that I
mean?
did say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to retcon that because I know I didn't say it. But I intended it in Ramsey's brain
Okay, what did Ramsey's brain intend?
to give it to one of our people. The
Okay.
people called Scratch's Bailiff.
Now,
and
they're going to have their hands free to be able to do all that they're doing.
So it's on the ground.
So it can be sitting on the ground in the... Basically the...
that scares me too.
Oh, I
'cause
lost the
don't
word.
know.
Where the captain sits in the ship.
the helm.
The helm area. Yeah.
Well, I mean, no one can wear it except for the
Except for the big thing that we don't want wearing.
yeah the sphincter and
Uncle Spink.
yeah.
Can you... gonna walk over to... well, actually...
Oh, man.
Can you rock glide with it?
Rock glide with I can rock glide with it. I mean, I can rock glide, and I mean it'd be like a thing on me.
I
And
mean, that's the ultimate bait.
I mean, yeah, I can be a fishing line thing. How can she put things on her head except for
If
going
you
like
intended
this?
to leave it in the room, just that's where it is.
Okay, I
makes
intended to leave it in the
Yeah.
room.
No.
We don't have it.
I don't.
But that may...
Oh my God, she's gonna bump the ship, and it's gonna go. Brump. The whole ship's just gonna go free falling. I don't know.
'Cause I'm free.
Yeah.
You're probably first to pick up on this. You're getting a little bit of a tremor.
I pop my head up and I go.
Is it game time?
Okay, Kapak's gonna move to another
Sand
pile
sharks?
And this time,
Tremors 3.
taking that
With the
chest we
fart?
just dug out,
Tremors 3.
using that as a
Never
shovel,
seen
and you
it.
start scooping through another pile of that.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to make a check. You're just kind of digging through, pulling
Yeah.
out more.
And I am
gold,
deliberately
gemstones, platinum
jabbing
pieces.
as hard as I can, trying to make as much noise.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
It's gonna swallow me first. Probably.
This is how much HP I have. That's how much HP.
Now it's getting to the point where you guys are all starting to feel it,
Okay.
and it sounds like it's getting closer and closer and closer at a very rapid pace.
Does it sound
I'm
like
gonna-
she's coming back through the exit, or does it sound like she's coming through her sand wall, or does it sound like she's coming from somewhere
Make a survival
else?
check.
That is a check that is called the survival, and that one is
Because you're
down
trying
here.
you're standing there trying to figure out what direction an earthquake is coming from.
While you're in it.
23.
23.
Ooh.
I would say that you think the direction is coming from behind you, like this way towards me.
So from the entrance.
From the entrance. Yep.
From the entrance? From where I'm
Entrance
standing?
way, from where you're standing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I point at you and I go. Wait, no.
I'm gonna just go.
Are there actually like rock walls over here?
What's that?
Are there actually like rock walls and things over in this
Yes.
section?
Yeah, that's. It looks like some kind of ruin that was dug up and.
Kapak is going to climb up and
Where am I?
basically pull out
Wherever
that
you wanna be.
I'm
alien
gonna be
blaster
I'm gonna turn
Nice.
the
Okay.
and
fire.
get that thing ready. If I see
Did I-
her face, I'm firing.
You guys probably got a short amount of time
Do
to
I
get yourself ready.
comprehend that she said it's coming from that direction?
She's frantically pointing in that direction.
Okay.
You're feeling the rumble in your
Okay,
feet.
I'm gonna
too, so-
turn Fire Giant around, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna run. I don't have to count over here.
I'm
behind
gonna
this rock.
get poised to burrow underground and like jump up and attack her. If
Okay.
that's allowed.
All right.
I'm gonna hop on Rowan and be airborne again.
Get airborne. Okay.
And prepare
Alright.
a.
Here, why don't we do this just so we can keep track?
Oh wait, and our friends are
I've got my
aiming the
combat
thingy
tiers.
things.
Do you want to assemble these, and you can put you and Rowan up however high you would like to be?
I'm just going to stick that.
That's not where it's coming
They have
from.
like little pedestals.
It's gonna be
that you
quiet
can put
for
in
a
there,
second.
and however high you want to be,
And then
you
come
just
up and
need
go
to there.
right underneath you.
Hey, we can hope.
Each one of those is 5 feet.
Okay.
Where those lines are. So however high you want your.
Hmm.
And I think,
How high is the
I think
ceiling?
some of those are meant to be bases where they slide in, and then some of them are made to be
Okay.
the top pieces.
Got it.
So-
I'm holding a
Well,
third
just like
level
Legos.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm holding a third level spell.
Third level spell. Okay. You're just holding that. You're holding the weapon.
It's literally, I am scared as I punch the microphone.
Drive it home.
I'm literally, I've got this thing ready to roll. I'm going to burn a bunch of charges that are left in it
Okay.
the minute I see this thing, and it is within range. Oh, range is 100 feet. So
5 feet. Okay.
soon as I see its face and it is within range, boom.
Okay.
Hopefully, yeah, I'm going to surprise this.
Okay.
80 feet's here, so you're good.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, should
Where are we?
So the rumbling increases. You guys are feeling
Should I
the
use a
rumble
base
now.
again?
Just
there's,
those of you that are standing on the ground can feel it.
Flip
You
that
can
over.
feel it
yeah,
extensively.
there's just big.
Okay?
And then
the base.
that one. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
That's really tall.
Well, then go to
5,
different
10,
one of
15,
these.
20. That's only 30 feet up.
Yeah, you're only 30 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 30.
Plus that, so wherever you want to be.
I was gonna be more towards somewhere else. Oh, put me somewhere.
Put you somewhere.
Put me somewhere.
This is how you die.
Stop. I'm not gonna die. I am going to get revenge.
I want you to.
Ah, you
Wait.
fell and died.
I am vengeance.
Rowan goes. Oh wait, no. What are owls?
So
Owls have a screechy noise. They're screech owls.
yeah, they screech.
Okay, yeah,
They have
yeah.
like a screech.
Powerful death.
Fighting the
So-
rats of Nim.
The shake, the rumble of the room is drastic. Like it's getting crazy. Like it's already, yeah. And Kapak, as you're standing on there, you can see little stones like rolling off of the top of that and stuff. You can't really feel anything because you're on the back of Rowan, kind of flying circles a little bit. But the rest of you can just see the room is just starting to shake. And then seemingly out of nowhere, just
Uh-huh.
complete silence. Everybody's still. You can hear the whining of this thing go. Blue light glowing from the end of it. And then all of a sudden, you see a burst. Blast from above the ship up here.
No.
So imagine that the ship is here, and she's coming in like this, over top,
That's
Okay.
terrifying.
and it blasts that. But you guys had held actions.
Yep.
So everybody can go ahead. Since you had a held action, I'm going to unleash all those held actions of the people that said they were going to like basically fire immediately upon seeing her.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll go back into
Con 15 save.
Con 15 save. Okay. Oh my gosh, I wish my D&D Beyond was working. This is going to be very difficult.
It didn't load at all. Mine did eventually. It was just slow.
Mine is having a really rough time.
Oh, if you're
Is
changing
this considered a surprise attack where we had these held? Do we get advantage on these?
Him asking
I
a
would
real
say
question.
yes. You'll get advantage on
Oh,
it.
hot potato go. What?
Hot potato go?
It's the rocks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Can you
He
smell
will.
the rocks?
Oh.
It's good.
So stupid! Oh, God! I'm mad.
Here we go.
Or maybe no, actually that may
You know what?
not.
It's gonna make me do this.
What was I doing?
What'd you do?
No, I'm just thinking.
I feel like I just had deja vu, but it like
Drive
wiped
by.
every thought out of my brain,
Yeah.
and I forgot what day it was for a second.
Why is it only doing
I
that?
just had like a mini stroke or something.
You okay?
I don't know what you have
but I
prepared.
forgot what I was doing. What are we doing? Dragon.
What is my
The dragon
why is it
burst out
not-
into the room. You were holding like an action to attack it, but
Yes.
I don't think it's not close enough to you to do
What?
anything to it.
Why is this not pulling up?
It is very far away
I
from
It's
didn't
me.
very
Beyond
far
is
away.
So, I mean, I'm gonna...
Crikey.
Yeah, D&D.
Yeah, I
It
don't
just
think I
broke
Yeah,
it
D&D
then.
Beyond's working now, but it's making me sign back into everything.
Oh,
So-
mine.
No, it
Mine
just
just
bumped
broke.
me up.
Yep.
Mine's
If
fine.
anyone's got theirs pulled up, what's our proficiency bonus?
It's a
It's a 4 now?
It's 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a 25 to hit then.
That's
Oh,
gonna
give me
hit.
a good
Yeah,
head.
that will hit.
I hope.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, we're
I
doomed.
don't know.
Yeah,
Okay, that came back now.
We're gonna D&D Beyond's gonna be banned for next session.
We're gonna have to print out our card.
I was
things again.
mostly what I
Writing
have
things
right
down,
here.
too.
Okay,
That's way too many spells. Is it?
Well,
So-
some of these are the
Oh,
all the
okay.
healing
that
ones.
is
Oh gosh.
3d12.
Get one of my player or my monster manuals out.
What you need? I got you.
I'm missing
Well, they're actually over there on that shelf
ice knife.
behind you, Charter.
You
There,
can't
there should
pull
be
it
a
off.
monster
It's
manual.
metagaming.
You said you wanted it, so I
Yeah, he's gonna get the book.
I was still gonna pull it up and give it
That's
to him.
what I need.
Going old school.
Zelda.
So, the sand dung is prone.
What?
You knocked
On a successful hit, I do 3d12 damage and it is prone.
Oh my god!
Don't knock it.
How do you?
Tentacle man, go!
How do you make
We
a?
need a. We need
that.
a. No,
I'm
no,
not gonna
we got
make
a
him
circle
prone.
Thing.
Let's just.
Just hang.
We need the little
Using
status.
the tools that you were
symbols.
given. I love it.
Finally, finally, we learned.
You're learning.
This is
My
his pending
players are
prone.
learning. This is
prone.
great.
My name is
Prime.
Yeah.
How much damage was it?
3d12.
23 acid damage.
3 acid damage. Very nice.
And it is prone.
Yeah.
And
Kapak
now
out
my-
there still helping.
And now I need to either reload or switch weapons.
Oh my god.
Because that literally blows out my energy coil.
I love that I used to think this mini was like cool and big and now I remember it's a mini because
Yeah.
of how big these guys are.
Excellent. You,
Diamond!
and you said I needed a saving throw.
I think you said it was a con, right?
Okay.
Saving throw?
Oh, fair. There might be able to find it. Oh no,
Constitution.
Save. I don't know where that sticks.
Besides, it was a con save.
Constitution
Can
save.
you believe it?
That's a 27 to con save out.
I think he's oblivious. Just
Okay.
It's going to be way higher than
Silas, what was I con saving against?
15.
27 was the save.
Okay, so then. 38. Let me do my damage. Sorry, I should have rolled damage. Putting it. 11. Ooh.
She's green, by the way,
19.
right?
Half a 19. 9
What color is she?
9 points
points
damage.
of thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Yeah.
9
Yeah.
points. You got it.
And
that's blue.
I mean, I know that's blue, but is she blue?
Yes.
Yes.
The one you're thinking of is the Jade Torment.
Yeah, Jade Torment was the green one that you guys met.
there's it says
So,
dinosaur.
upon impact, what was the thunder spell that you were doing?
Shatter.
Shatter. Okay.
Yeah, so it's loud.
So there's this. Not only is there this massive blue glow of this beaming plasma cannon that fires off towards the dragon and hits it immediately. All of a sudden, you get this massive crack of thunder up there too, and the dragon actually screams out and rolls off to the front of the glass of the ship, bumping some of the. Why is this triangle?
That's
She's
prone.
prone. That's prone.
Well, here, use it. You lay her down because she's prone right down there on the ground.
Well, I was
Nice.
gonna lay her down, but they
And
said
I
not to.
need you to roll me. Let's do 4d6 for me.
Oh, okay.
Dragon's doesn't have anything else metal on it, does it?
It doesn't look like it. No.
Okay.
No, we don't use you. 1, 2,
It would take damage from the spell if it did.
Okay. Gonna use a shiny new die.
No,
Not great. Okay, 5,
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to roll one more die.
8.
8.
3 more.
Hey,
Three
a
more
little
points.
bit counts.
3 more points of damage.
Ooh,
I'm
3
sorry.
more points.
Yeah.
Yanky.
Caterpillar Ray. Oops.
Ours is gonna be so cool.
You said 8 more or
8. Yep.
8 damage. Okay.
2 and 4 is 6, and 2 is 8. Yeah.
And she slams to the ground.
On the ground.
And I think what we'll do is we will go ahead and take our break for the evening right here.
And thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, you could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad. Whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp, be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's BONUS, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Face first in the sand, she can't see any of us.
She's down. And we rolled initiative, and the first thing that happens is going to be a lair action at the top of this round. So, I'm just going to go ahead and roll for it, see what happens. A 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point that Ravan can see.
Where?
It's face first in the dirt, she can't see nothing.
It's right here.
She can still look around.
She does have sideways eyes.
I'm gonna say it's going to be what's in the elemental's arms.
Looks like an elf.
2d8.
Why am I in my arms?
That's good. That's a good one.
You want to move at least 10 feet straight toward the target.
We're
I
gonna
just died in your
have.
arms tonight.
Apparently.
I don't think this is going to work against the elemental, but the elemental and the oh wait, no, that's not what happens. Lightning arcs, forming a 5-foot line between two of the layers of solid surfaces. Who's going to be the lucky individual? You know what? The lightning is going to zap towards the fire giant. And it just goes right through it.
So it doesn't say... It says if something physically touches it, then... if someone uses an action to visually... Any physical interaction with the illusory creature reveals it to be an illusion.
So the lightning just kind of zaps through it.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Yep.
All right.
Dragons, none.
Lair action is over. Kapak.
Okay. So, Kapak being stupid as
It's
usual.
going to oppose you.
Yeah. So, say something like
20,
Yeah,
30. And I'm right next to it. I'm assuming I'm within range. If I'm right next to the mini, I don't know exactly where.
Yeah, I'll say the wings are kind of, tails like flapping around. So yeah, you can go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. So I'm going to bonus action as I pull out my sword, reactivate my sword.
Okay, yeah.
And then it's prone, so I get advantage.
Advantage.
How's he
It's
still
prone.
bodying this? He's
What's that?
still bodying the encounter, and he has 6 hit points. 6. 6.
True.
I ain't exactly bright. Oh,
If you gotta be
Okay.
dumb, you gotta be tough.
That's right.
okay. So that's
Stupid.
first attack is 27.
That hits.
Okay.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be like on your deathbed.
I don't remember.
That's why I'm on my deathbed.
Kapak's rushing forward. He's got
Every time
blood
we
spilling all over his
debate, I'm gonna
face.
say it.
Half dead, but I still gotta protect people.
He don't care.
I feel like you're barbarian raged at this point, and you don't even have that ability.
Okay, so that is 10 points of slashing damage and
Okay.
3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Then the second attack. I don't think that one's gonna hit. That's a 21.
21 glances off of its scales. 21 is not good enough.
Okay. And that will end Kapak's go.
In Kapak's turn.
Yep.
All right, so that brings us to a minions. So the
So that is the
mind flayers-
gun.
Yep. So basically, they both had the guns ready to fire for the first round. So both.
Well, the other gun,
The
Bailey
other gun goes down there.
Yeah.
So one of the guns does fire. So could somebody roll a? These are going to be a +6.
I'll do it. I'm rolling. 17.
17 +6.
Yeah.
All right, I think that that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll. I need you to roll 3d10s for me.
Do you have 3d10s right there?
Yeah.
We were more medial a minute ago.
Mike, I think you bumped. Somehow we got bumped.
Oh no!
Are we up
Hey, if you
one?
look, me and Ramsey were shifted sideways.
All right, well, do me a favor. Can you guys shimmy in your chairs?
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Right now, and I'll fix it.
Oh, Mike, you're gonna be
I'm trying to
mad
give
at
you
me.
space.
There you go.
That was pretty.
I've
Mike,
never had this much room.
27.
27.
That was
Nice.
a beautiful roll.
That's
8, 9, and
beautiful.
10.
27
My 3d10s.
damage. Oh, the dragon lashes out and screams in pain.
I feel a little bad.
Kill it.
So-
Dismember it. I want its horn. I want its head.
Oh, it does.
So-
And Eberron
One turn to fire.
Yep.
All the parts off.
Then reload, aim for the other two.
It says
So next
triangle.
round,
This one's
well,
a
as
little
soon as
high.
that hits that line again, it'll be able to fire again.
Okay.
Silas,
You're up.
you're up.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, it is your turn.
There's a
What
dragon
you
next to
do?
you.
It just
I think.
got zapped by a plasma cannon ballista from
Can't
above.
figure out what's in it.
It's a little white thing with
I
eyes.
think it's like a little fish with seaweed.
Hey, Mike.
I see the seaweed.
I lied to you
couldn't figure
earlier.
out what the-
I thought I
It's like a
cast that
little
spell
whale?
at 4th level, but I did it at 3rd. So you can take 3 hit
It does
points
look like
back.
a little
3 hit
white
points
whale.
back.
Maybe they're
Yeah.
Moby Dick.
My
thing.
apologies.
You're all good.
A beluga.
If anything, I'm honest. Okay.
On Tuesdays.
I was just thinking it was a dinosaur. I'm like, that's not a
What is it?
dinosaur. It's
Okay.
like a whale or a seal or something.
I'm going to cast Shatter again at 3rd level.
Beer.
Okay, that's con save.
Yep, con 15.
Con 15.
Oh, you know what? I can't read. It is 4d8 at 3rd level, so I'll 3 more points of damage. I'm really dumb.
So there's 3 more.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I was.
that 3 I added, I subtract again.
Yep.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, she's going to succeed.
Okay,
So
so
she's going to
half.
take half.
So we'll just do this.
19 on the die.
6 and 7. That's
rolling good.
13 plus. Stop. 13 plus 16 plus 8. 24.
37.
And a half. My half of 24 is 12.
I can't follow what you
Wait.
just said, so.
The first number I said was 13.
Yep.
13.
13 plus 8 is 21 plus 3 is 24.
That's right.
Half that is 12.
12. Yep.
Okay.
12
You said
points of
11.
damage.
8 plus 3.
Oh, okay. I see what you did.
Yeah.
Now. I thought you were saying 11
I see
damage
what you
total.
did
It's like,
there.
don't do my math for
I
me.
was
I'm
saying 8
busy.
plus 3 is 11. Add the 11 to the
So
13.
13, 8, 12, 37.
Hut!
Blue 52.
Wallaby Way,
At
Sydney.
the end, Silas is as this
Oh.
massive thunder crack
Yeah,
happens
again.
right around the dragon. Well,
I-
is there anything else that you can do?
Can I? How tall is this? Probably 15 feet.
It would be,
Looks like
This
that.
is 5,
20
10,
feet.
15.
20
Okay.
feet up.
I can't.
But that's not like a ledge that you can stand on. That's where the ship is.
This is the ship. This is. You can't,
Yeah,
I can't
imagine
go
like the ship sitting at an angle like
It's-
this.
That's why I do my best. not
Okay.
to do it on stream.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Nope. I'm gonna stay right there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, I'll back up on my face. Wait, I think I have
One legendary action
Yeah.
with disadvantage. Gonna try to smack Kapak with its tail.
Again.
Disadvantage. Tail attack. With disadvantage is a 21 to hit.
Meats.
Meets. Oh!
So I am using my. Actually, let me see. What do I have here for reactionary? Okay. What you got?
14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance.
Alright. I rolled very poorly.
Okay, so. Damn it. I rolled an 8. So I subtract 8. That's 6.
That's how many
That's
hit
down.
points you had, so
Yep.
you're unconscious again. Ugh. Kapak with one quick tail swipe from Ravenous. She's just just taking a tantrum here on the ground, and then just slams her tail, rolls it over,
Is it
and then
60
as the
feet for
tail
him,
comes
Ryan?
up, you guys can see Kapak is laying unconscious. A torch laying on the ground beside him.
I go, rocks.
How far would it be from the window to where I am?
to the wall.
Is that
That
within
was my question.
The window of the
the
spaceship.
ship? Yeah.
It's up here. It's on top of this pedestal.
Okay. Got a tape measure.
I don't.
That's under 60.
It's about right at
Because it's like a 30 to here.
And then just go one straight up. So I'm just thinking Bailey. Thinking once it gets to
Yeah. That could happen. Yeah.
Okay.
You're just in range. Yeah. Cool. So that was the end of Silas's turn. So that brings us to Willow's turn.
Okay.
Rowan
Did I
and
see
Willow.
Kapak go down?
Yeah, you saw Kapak just
Okay.
get slammed down by the tail.
I'm going to fly closer to the ship.
Okay.
I want to be 30 feet within Bayleaf.
Okay.
And then telepathically tell him, can you heal Kapak? He's down.
Bayleaf was...
He's down a couple of...
Yeah. He basically mentally contacts you and says, I can, but then I won't be able to fire it. Ravan.
Do it.
Right? Because he's got to
That's
do
fine.
one or the other.
Healing word's a bonus action.
Oh, healing was a bonus action? No, he can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Healing word is a bonus.
And then...
Because the fire...
Thank you, Baldur's Gate 3!
It's like in Final Fantasy
It's
when your
very
party members
helpful,
keep dropping,
because it
you
gives
just
you a
keep using
visual.
Phoenix.
I'll say
Down,
that
once
was
and
free
you're
action.
out
So
again.
Free
you still
action.
have
Okay,
your-
cool. So I
you
have
still have your-
60 feet still.
Mm.
I want to fly closer to the dragon to where she can see me, but still try to stay like out of range of tail if possible.
Okay. Her tail reach is 20 feet.
Okay.
So...
Making my way.
There we go. Fly over to the other side.
Flying over to the other side.
I'm going to make eye contact.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Geish. And I want you to use disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell her, give up.
Give up. Okay. What saving throw is this?
I think it's wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom. Mm-hmm.
Wisdom with disadvantage.
What's your save?
I don't know.
Probably the
also-
modifier.
Prone doesn't have anything to do with your wisdom
No.
save.
16.
16.
Alright,
Okay.
that's what that means.
With disadvantage, I rolled, and you guys, if you want to look at it, you can. I rolled a 13 and I rolled a 7. Ravan has, on this list that I have in front of me, a plus 10 to her wisdom saves.
So saved by 1.
Saved by 1.
No! So close.
It doesn't do anything else.
Nah, I don't think so.
You
I
keep-
really wanted it to work, and I wanted her to act against it, because that's a lot of
You
damage.
see the dragon kind of look immediately right back, and I don't think I'll be doing that.
Use your spells.
Oh, thank you.
Good effort, though.
So close.
And spit on.
Yeah. That's a free action.
Then die.
That's a free action. Yes,
Yeah.
the dragon's a free
You must
action.
die.
So that would probably, unless you had bonus action, that would probably take the
That's
rest of your turn.
Trying out the ASMR of the chat.
Miscellaneous thing you had me put on.
Miscellaneous isn't going to happen yet because there's
I didn't make that.
nothing is triggered yet. Okay, Ravan's turn. She is going to stand up, no longer being prone. Kapak's still unconscious.
It's the lack of brains on the inside gives that hollow effect.
I'm just slapping myself.
I can't do it when I'm laughing.
Ravan is
I have too much hair in my
Is
face.
it, can you hear anything?
Not really.
We're so glad you tuned in for this high
Yes.
My
quality
friend could do
entertainment,
this,
everybody.
and it would sound like a water droplet. I don't know.
Who does that?
Tyler, when I was a kid.
Nah.
We're all only doing this because the DM has no idea what he's doing.
I can make the owl noise
Okay,
with
she
my feet.
looks directly back up at
I don't
you.
like that one.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that one.
And she's gonna say,
I'm so glad you returned to relive your nightmare.
and she starts to cast a spell towards you.
Hate her so much.
Okay?
I don't remember my dreams.
I need you to make, I believe this is going to be a wisdom saving.
5th level counterspell.
5th level counter spell. Let me see something really quick.
You
'Cause
like
my-
me.
No, I just don't like her.
Oh, okay.
This is canon.
I like her less. Let me double check.
Fair.
5th level counter spell. The spell fizzles and has no effect.
Taking a minute.
You have no power here. You shall not pass.
The dragon whips around and looks in the direction of our turtle pirate captain.
Oh no.
Where is he? Where is our turtle pirate captain?
Hiding around the corner.
That sounds like our turtle pirate captain.
That is
Ever brave.
That is her turn. Oh no, you know what? She has movement.
No, she doesn't. No,
So
she
she is going
Her wings are
to
too big.
fly.
What?
And she's going to get up kind of level with Rowan and...
Okay.
So I don't know if we have enough pedestals to get 2 folks up there, but she's definitely going to fly up there. Same level. I don't think it's going to work. That mini is probably too big.
Open. There we go.
Do not challenge me.
How many blocks do I have up there?
5.
We have everybody up there.
6.
We're good. Sort of.
4.
We're good.
We can work on it while the next person... Okay, Bayleaf is going to use bonus action to cast Healing Word on Kapak.
And that's a D4, right?
D4 plus 2, I think we
Yes.
said, for Bayleaf.
Yes.
Okay. Here. You roll.
And,
Oh, yay!
oh, the exciting die.
Oh!
You got the 4! Look at that! So
That's
6.
He's back up!
Maximum HP.
Maximum health.
Make sure you're marking these spells for Bayleaf.
Yep, that's 2 out of 4 for level 1.
Because he doesn't have a whole lot, I don't think. He's also going to fire the weapon. Somebody roll a d20 and add 6 for Bayleaf firing.
Kristen's do it.
You got it.
That wasn't
10.
fair.
A 10?
Yeah.
With the plus 6? Okay. So that, as the dragon is taken off, it's kind of like Bayleaf is trying to cast a spell and follow the dragon at the same time, and it misses, and you can see the plasma just hit the sand in the bottom corner of the room, nearly missing your elemental friend. So it's going to take Bayleaf a little bit of time to get that gun ready to fire again.
Ramsey, can you shoot rocks like a Gatling gun?
I can probably vomit again.
I don't think that really does damage.
Oh, it could ick her out though.
The dragon is going to spend a legendary action to swing its tail at Willow.
Wait, did we go over me?
We're about to get to you.
Oh, this
Yep,
entire time
this
is just one
this is
round?
just one round.
Yeah. It's just
Might be
legendary
okay.
actions.
You might be okay. A 20.
Your AC's like
It's not.
baby.
Yeah.
You might as well still be
I
level
was trying-
1.
That was particularly rude,
That was it.
I would say.
I take offense to this.
Her AC's 13.
How? Oh, that's right, because I'm wearing armor I shouldn't be.
Okay, so
You're the
that's
bad
going to
druid.
be...
I'm a bad druid.
So we are evil.
You're going to take
not
19 points of bludgeoning
Yeah, you
damage.
are.
No, not.
Okay.
And you
Does Rowan take any?
No, it's directed towards
Okay.
you. It's a single target. So she like sweeps over top of Rowan's back and hits you, and it kind of almost knocks you off of Rowan, but you're still holding on after taking all that damage.
That hurt?
That's the end of that legendary action. That brings us to your turn.
Hello, 'tis I, Rock Obu, or Robu.
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 Rock.
And,
Yeah.
Robu can't fly,
Robu can't fly.
so Robu has very little she is capable of doing here. But,
Chuck a gem at her face.
I can throw some...
Hawk a Goliath at her face.
Oh, can I... You want me... Wait! How...
I'm alive!
One moment. Oh, do you want to attack her in the air? Like, can you latch onto her? All right, I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna throw him. What do I do?
Improvised
Okay,
weapon.
so
How
you're
do I
going to
do
use
it?
your movement to get over there to
Watch
Kapak,
out!
and you're going to try to throw him. How far is that? 30 feet in the air?
That
30
is...
feet.
Well, I'm about already this many. So, like, is it really 30?
Okay, 20 feet in the air. Is it a 10-foot tall monster?
20?
Make a. I guess this would be athletics or strength.
Let me find out what the strength of my monster is. Oh, it's a +5. Alright, let's go. Can I borrow a gold die? 'Cause I- Sure. 18?
18?
No, wait. 13 plus 5. 18.
18. Here's what I'm going to say.
Mhm.
I'm going to say that it's not high enough of a throw to get to where he can, like, latch onto the dragon. But you also have a massive sword. I'll allow you if you want to. Like, I'll treat this as like an opportunity attack while you're in the air. So you get like one
So
swipe.
basically, use my reaction.
Use your reaction, and you can swipe at this. Like, reach up towards her and see if you can swipe with your sword.
I will
Yes,
do it.
that moment right there. Yes.
I've got a new toy, guys. Woo-cha! Woo-cha!
That's not great.
Do better.
Where is my action?
You're gonna die again.
Probably. That's a dirty 20, so that's not going to do it.
Dirty 20 will not be enough.
Ah!
Lance is off the scales once again. And you can pick a spot where Kapak's going to land.
Probably.
Probably like right.
Yeah, because I threw more up. So.
All right.
Yeah, it's just sort of towards.
It's like a pop fly. Yeah.
Okay. And Obu's turn, bringing us to the lair action of the beginning of the second round. Part of the ceiling collapses and falls towards Obu.
Oh, great.
Obu, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the ceiling, as Robin's wings kind of like hit the top, and a piece of rock and sand just starts to fall.
Does it do anything to me? Because I'm who I am?
It'll still do damage.
What was the
Because
thing
of
you
who I
said?
am.
Dexterity save.
You're like, because I said so.
Oh!
19 plus whatever my dex is. Do I take that?
Yeah,
You-
it's
Oh, I
physical
do.
stat.
An 18.
The rock like hits you, and then you just meld through it as it hits.
I scratch my shoulder. And I go,
Yeah. You take no damage, and you are not affected by it. Well done.
Okay.
Kapak.
I am rock. I am roll.
Kapak
You guys are concentrating.
getting his sword, himself situated, looking up. Gonna just sort of reach up and slap himself in the face a few times. I'm gonna use my action to pump 10 HP into myself through my lay on hands.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Action
And
to pump hit points into himself. There you go.
looking up at the dragon, because that is an action, just go, I mean, come on, you can't even kill one of us, right? Gonna come down and try something?
Is this taunt? Is this taunt?
Very nice. Any other actions did you have? A bonus action or anything like that
Let me
that you can
see.
expend?
I don't think I have anything I can do on a bonus right now.
Like a hawk or something. I mean,
Nope, that's it.
All right. The other ballista fires again. I need somebody to roll a d20 and add 6 to it.
Don't let me roll anymore.
I've been rolling good, but
This isn't.
No,
just-
no.
that's advantage.
That's not
Pick one.
so much. No, this one's better. This one's obviously got powers.
d20 plus 6.
18, 19. Math is
19
19.
total.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that's not going to be enough. It
That
seems like
wasn't a magic.
it's difficult for them to be able to hit the dragon now that's flying hard. It's harder for them to get the aim that they need. So
We
they're-
forgot the other guy, the other illithid that was supposed to try to grab it
I can do 2.
before Obi's turn.
we did. Yeah, where is he on
Oh,
the?
he messed up.
He's on
Oh.
Bailey.
That's fine.
He's
Yeah,
on
he's with
Bailey's
Bailey.
turn. Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh, he's the
Since we missed it that first round, we'll just have to grab it the second round here.
Okay.
Giant wall.
You can put those right underneath scratches. I just stuck them there so we know.
So basically, they fired, they reloaded, and they're aiming again. So they're ready to fire again. Silas, you're up.
It's me. Already? Okay.
Yeah.
Already?
And you can hear Kapak yelling up, taunting this thing from down below. That this dragon ain't good enough to kill me.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to consume another 4th level spell slot to turn into meta magic points.
Okay.
And then my action, I'm going to convert those meta magic points into recovering. I think it's an action. Let me make sure. I don't want to cheat. You can use sorcery points to gain additional spell slots, or sacrifice spell slots to gain. Can I do 2 of those? Like, you do a bonus action as an action? Because it's saying it's a bonus action to do either or. Convert the spell slots into magic points, or do the.
Oh wait, I'm confused. So it's saying that you can do.
I'll read it to you. So it says you can use sorcery points to gain additional spell slots, or sacrifice spell slots to gain additional sorcery points as a bonus action.
Yeah, so it'd have to be your bonus that you would do that. So
I can't use an action as a bonus
Yeah,
action.
you couldn't substitute. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time in the rules, you can't substitute actions.
That's
as
fine.
bonus actions. Yeah.
Well, then for my action, I'll just go ahead and do a second level shatter at the dragon again. Just thunder's just filling up the room every.
Another con save.
Yep.
30.
I was fully expecting half damage every time. But thank you for rubbing it.
Constitution on the dragon is very, very good.
That was disheartening. That was disrespectful. Dang.
5 points of thunder damage.
5 points of thunder.
Yep.
Got
Willow,
it.
you look a little stressed.
I am thinking.
I'm seeing the
Because
map.
Willow is coming next.
Ooh, what's next?
You're up next.
Oh, I'm next. Great.
Is that it, Silas? Are
May I
you
see
going to
your
move?
cool
Or
dice?
No, I'm still gonna stay there.
Willow.
Sit it? Oh, great.
You.
Me.
May I see your cool die?
This one?
No, these ones.
At the end of Silas's turn, the dragon is going to use its last legendary action of the round to make another tail attack against Willow.
Just ignoring me?
Apparently.
This thing is disrespectful.
Right? That's what I just said.
It's
Yeah.
already killed you twice.
No, it hasn't. I'm still standing.
That one was a better roll than the first time I hit you, so that one's going to hit.
Stupid worm ain't got no class.
Oh,
One,
only
1, 1.
12 bludgeoning this time.
Oh no.
Rolled a 2 and a
Only
1.
12.
A 2 and a 1, and it still does 12.
These are so
So
pretty.
another tail from the it swings around and hits you from the other side, like knocking you back and forth. End of its action, bring us to Willow and Rowan's turn.
Would you like to use your cool die?
No, I'm good. I am going to use conjure animals,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
and I am going to summon 2 giant eagles.
What?
2 giant eagles?
Yes.
Okay.
And I am going to tell one to pick up Kapak and listen to him. Here's your pet.
As you're casting, are you whispering into
Yeah.
whispering
Little
into
moths
the
in my
moths?
hand.
And then the other one is going to tell it that defend us. This
Okay.
is our enemy.
Okay, so you're going to are you gonna try to get it to attack or
It has to roll initiative first. Turn.
Yes. They are friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group.
Okay.
Has its own turn.
Go ahead, you can roll initiative for him. I know I have at least one of these.
20.
I thought I had 2.
20 really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
20.
You can use that big black dragon as the other one.
Well, I have one that I know I painted. So I,
I
know
figured
it's
you
in
needed
here
to be able
somewhere.
to get up.
That will definitely work.
Now you can reach it.
This combat break is brought to you by
There you go, yeah.
petrified flaming hot Cheetos encased in resin.
Oh
Underground.
gosh, where did they go?
Still gross. Still so gross.
Oh no.
These are so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2.
Charlie got me those
I
for
know I
Christmas.
had
He
one
said he
that I
felt
painted.
they felt very
Just use
willow.
spiders.
Geode.
Just use spiders.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find some spiders.
Some Legos.
Geode. That sounds like a
I was
cool
gonna
name.
say, I knew I had some.
Geode.
Weston's playing with
Geode.
Beyblades downstairs. Maybe we can use some of those.
I was jealous because they were playing Guess Who.
That's a good one.
That's a good game.
This makes me mad because I had
This is
some.
some cool resin. This
Maybe we can use an obu.
What about what?
All right, so giant
For
eagle
Guess Who?
has multi-attack
Yes.
for beak and talons.
Would they
You
get to
guys
go
get
on
me
this
to
turn,
touch it.
Mike?
I can do slam attacks.
Well, we already passed initiative count 20, so not this round. But here, we're gonna use horses.
Yes.
Flying horses.
So there's gonna be a flying
They're
horse.
Pegasus.
There you
Pegasi.
go. You can put them where you want.
With talons.
One for you.
Because I can't find my giant eagles.
What?
This
I
one's
know I at
for
least have one.
Dear. These horses.
There are horses out here.
Here, there, be horse.
Horse
Here,
eagles.
there be horses.
All right. So they're on initiative count 20. So
Yep.
they go.
Basically,
They go first.
Yeah.
They go above the lair action. Excellent. Anything? That was your action to cast.
I wrote down horses, not giant eagles. She summons horses.
Flying horses. Freedom horses.
Freedom horses. America.
Merca.
These are my freedom horses. They're much
For something
cooler
else.
and stronger
Well,
than
you're on
regular
now.
horses.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna invoke my flame. Wait, can I do that? Yeah, invoke my flame blade.
That's right.
It's a spell.
That's a spell. So you,
It says. Oh
Bonus
wait,
action spell
is it
would
the
mean you'd have
first
to-
time? It says the casting is one bonus action. Casting
Yeah, but
time.
it's a leveled spell, right?
Yep, it's level 2.
If
Okay.
it's a level 2 spell, then you wouldn't have been able to cast your conjure.
Gotcha.
The only
So
thing
the
you can
first
do-
time I
yeah.
have to do it as a
Now,
You can do
action.
shillelagh.
If you do that as a bonus action and you cast that, what it's basically doing is it's making it so that you have your action and like immediately attack with it.
Gotcha.
Or
okay.
you could use a cantrip as a spell
Okay.
on top of that.
Interesting.
I know that's.
I'll just use shillelagh.
Shillelagh up.
Yeah.
Okay, for your bonus action.
Shillelagh
Got it.
up.
The dragon looks at you as now all these eagle forms are flying around.
You can keep inviting more to the party. It's just more for me to destroy.
Super soft birthday party.
Willow's turn is over. This other group has not. They haven't been able to arrive. So it's Raven's turn. So it's sort of her turn. She gets all her legendary actions back.
Here in the back.
There's an eagle in her eyeballs.
There's an eagle there. Yes. There's also a smack talking Goliath down there
With an eagle.
with an eagle.
That looks like a
So-
horse for some reason. Like, that eagle's real
It's a
ugly.
Clyde's,
The
it's a
dragon
Clyde's eagle.
is going to
God
sweep and swoop down.
Sweep
She
and swoop.
knows.
I knew you were there.
She
even.
knows that
I
this thing.
his
She
hand.
saw the lightning go through this. So basically, it's going to land down here and just
Yeah, it's gone.
consume this. This right here. So we can take this off of here.
He was a valiant warrior.
He was.
He wiggled for like
I was just
Thanks,
an
gonna
hour.
dump him.
giant.
And the dragon is going to get all three of these individuals in a line. And you guys can see blue electric energy start to come up
No.
through the dragon's neck. And she kind of looks up towards you, Willow, and winks.
God, I hate her so much.
And all of a sudden, she opens up her maw and she unleashes her breath attack
Having PTSD
in the
over
direction
here.
of the eagle, Kapak, and the earth elemental. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
There's a advantage die.
You have
Kapak if
one.
you need it.
There's one advantage. You also have DM's inspiration.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Are you
I think-
resistant? to that?
Reminder
Magic?
for those of you that have inspiration.
The giant eagle has a plus.
I think I am going to burn that other die.
Internal server error.
Right.
Thank you.
Plus
and
3
beyond.
for the saving.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration.
Yeah, that'll do.
And you can make it
Mike.
with it.
It's good I did that.
Burnt that for my other save.
Oh, what was that save?
A
Dexterity.
dexterity saving throw. It's
Oh,
a
20.
line of electrical energy just comes zapping
That's
towards
under
you.
saves.
20? Okay.
Saving throw, saving throw,
I
saving throw.
watched the
Really?
last episode of Ash and Pokemon while
22.
I was sleeping.
22.
It wasn't even
Okay.
good.
What did the eagle get?
Oh, are you rolling or me?
God,
plus,
I don't,
It's your
it's plus 3.
I'll let you roll. I just did mine.
16.
16.
So plus 3 or that's it?
That 16 was the plus 3.
All of you failed.
What? That's rude.
The saving throw on this was a 23 dexterity
that's even
saving
Easy.
throw.
Easy. I'm just kidding. I have a minus dex.
I failed it with a nat 20.
Yep. And the bird would have needed a nat 20 to succeed as well.
That's real gross.
Where did my dice rolling app go? Because I have a lot of dice to roll, and
We can cover it for
So in
you.
other words, I'm dead.
Wait, I've got D&D
Oh,
on
yeah.
right here. Just tell me what you
You might
need
be
and
dead
I'll throw
then.
it.
do you really want me
No,
to
I
tell
don't,
you
you
this
don't
number?
have that many dice.
Yeah? Go for it.
16d10.
Oh.
That's
That could be
unkind.
160 damage coming.
Oh.
My total health is one
So
104.
mean.
Does that have to be
Okay.
1.5 times?
You'd have to get like what 208 to kill.
Oh,
him
no,
right out?
you'd have to drive me negative over. So all you would technically need is 120.
It's possible with 16 each.
What do you? You're rolling it for him?
Yeah. That's a D10, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't assist him in his massacre. That eagle's gone, 100%.
Oh yeah.
You might as well just take
It
over
broke.
something.
It broke?
It broke.
Me and the eagle were both down.
90,
Okay.
97.
97 points of lightning damage.
Is your element?
You take all of it, unless there's some kind of resistance or anything that you have.
It's lightning damage?
Lightning damage.
That eagle had a whole
We're-
26 hit points.
Let me see here.
Fades into Fey.
As quickly as it arrived, it is gone.
Let's see. Nope, that
It's
doesn't
okay.
help me.
I got one more.
And so it used its lightning breath.
You don't have to pick up Kapak.
Okay. Now, Bayleaf is going to have to
Bayleaf is
pick
going
me
to
up
be
again.
healing.
Phoenix down.
That's all she can do on her turn. Just two
but
Bayleaf. Yep.
she landed.
She did land, yep.
How large is her? Like, I don't know where I was when we dumped myself. Would I have been in range of her as she started this attack?
No,
Your range,
You were
no.
here,
Yeah, you were there, so you would have just fell from where your spot was.
20 feet away. I'll knock you down.
Okay, I can only do a melee attack.
How are you looking?
She's still a ball of rocks.
Just all rocks.
One rock.
I'm just, slightly
crap.
less. I'm a little bit obsidian, a little glass.
a little singed.
Just a little.
Okay. Well, we've got grappling guy is going to try to grapple.
Please do.
Somebody
Finally.
can roll a d20 plus 6
I got it.
as the tentacle kind of wraps around down and tries to wrap around the dragon.
19.
19 plus 6?
No.
Or just total?
19 total.
Okay. The tentacle tries to grasp
slaps
around
her in the face.
and it just like smash.
There you go.
What is that?
Unfortunately, it was unable to restrain the creature. Bayleaf looks down and casts his spell again. D4 plus 2.
Not great.
3 points. Make sure you mark that casting on Bayleaf's. And Bayleaf is going to... This is a reload round for Bayleaf.
Yep.
So he's got another round to aim and another round to fire before he can fire
Now it's
that.
me.
Now it's you, Obu.
Obu gonna smash. Obu smash. Obu runs up and does double attack,
Go for
multi
it.
attack, slam. Can I use pick a guy that you think?
I
would do
imagine
well.
like your legs earth gliding while you're like getting ready to swing your
Falcon punch.
One of those.
All right, this one feels better. This one.
Tiger uppercut.
20.
20.
20 to hit.
Are you sure
Doesn't
you
do
Okay,
anything.
well here's my second one.
It hits, but it's kind of like glancing off of her face. Like,
That one doesn't hit.
oh, she just like takes it.
And then I'm within range. Wait, would she get an opportunity attack if I meld into the dirt?
Any other spell would drop.
Yeah. No.
Not
any other
technically leaving her
concentration
range.
Okay, so I can do
I'm gonna get in the dirt. I'm gonna get under her belly. Something like literally, if she wants to
Melding is
attack
just something
me,
you can do as
You
part of
can
your
get
movement,
ones
right?
going
It
It's
doesn't
just
say,
a-
like, it
it's-
costs an action or anything to do.
no, I have the
Okay.
same burrow and walking speed,
can't-
and earth glide is just earth
You
gliding.
can't
It's
do
just
this
a
stuff.
thing I have,
Okay,
Every
and I
round
naturally
is
also
in
deal
it.
double damage to objects and structures.
got it. Good. All right, so yeah,
I'm under her belly, so if she wants to attack me, she has to go like this.
you meld into the ground just as she gets ready to like slam her tail down on top of
I
you.
go. I look at my fist. I'm like, ah!
Where's the hands?
All right, that ends our second round,
Back
bringing
up
us back to the
eagles.
top, which means the Eagles go. There's one eagle left.
One eagle.
Maybe we can send the eagle to pick. No, Kapak's
Let's
dead
see
again.
here.
No, Kapak's alive again.
How did Kapak do that?
Bayleaf.
Oh,
Bayleaf.
Bayleaf. Thank
Bayleaf
you.
is the MVP for Kapak right now.
Damn.
I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up.
That
You're
eagle
getting
is
busy.
gonna fly.
Miss me
to-
at that
You're
word.
like blackout drunk.
He's just, let me at him. Just point me in the direction.
Alright,
You're like
it has
passing out and you're
multi-attack,
still
beak
hitting.
and talons. So that was a 1.
Oh yeah.
So that was for the beak. That missed.
Is there anything we
We're
can
going
cast to like
over
get her
there.
AC
and
down?
Now you're coming out.
Oh no, go.
14.
Get advantage with fairy fire, but it'd be hard to hit.
14 total.
14 total.
Unfortunately, it glances off the just natural scaly armor of this dragon.
And then it's gonna. I have 80 feet of movement. It's gonna circle back out.
Okay. Do they have flyby that prevents them from taking opportunity attacks?
Ooh. No. Never
don't think so.
mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Shit, okay, so the eagle's gonna stay there, like flapping around the dragon. Okay, got
It's
it.
gonna screech at it.
All right.
Distractions.
The lair action that goes off is Silas. Over by you, a like little vortex of sand starts to sweep up all around. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. Since you keep making her make Constitution saving throws, you're gonna make it this time.
Where is she? She's here.
14.
14
I have this big cough.
is
that I
a
need to
fail.
do.
You are blinded for 1 minute.
Ooh.
Is this blindness because sand is blowing around me?
Yep.
Okay.
It's because sand is blowing into your eyes, and you are blinded.
Good to know.
You can make the saving throw at the end of each of your turns to. Another here. You want to put
Thanks.
that ring on your Silas for us, and that will end the lair action, bringing us to Kapak, who is now back up with a small amount of hit points.
Once more, Kopak's going to stand up and move back to the dragon, pull the sword out. "You still can't keep me down. What's wrong with you?"
Why do you keep getting up, you fool?
And bonus action, going to reactivate my sword again.
Right.
And I just realized I have unused superiority die. So I'm going to start
There you
swinging
go.
her with precise attack.
There you go. I give you advantage.
Nope, it allows me to roll a d8 and add it to the attack.
Okay.
What'd you
Or
have on
basically,
that?
I can decide whether or not to do that after I roll my d20, but before
Okay. Yeah.
everything's announced.
Like,
He an ugly boy.
Yeah, but we're going to...
well, don't do fun, buddy.
Okay, so that's going to be a 31 to hit for the first attack.
Yes.
Finally!
Indeed.
Finally!
Okay. So that is...
All the superiority die.
Kopak's
I'm
just
gonna-
unleashing.
Whoa!
Just
Hey,
use them all.
I'm taking it. I saw
Okay,
it.
so
I
that's-
witnessed.
Whack. Whack, whack, whack.
God, I can't remember what my image is now. Okay, so that's
He's been down.
11 slashing damage
Okay.
and 4 necrotic on the first attack.
11 and 4. You got it.
26 to hit on the second
That
attack.
will also be a hit.
That is... Yeah. That is 6 points of slashing damage
6 slashing.
and 10 necrotic.
10 necrotic.
I want a toe to fall off. She has leprosy.
So that is 2 more used. And then I am going to follow Obu's line of thought and sort of crouch down and crawl under this thing's belly.
Okay. So
Do
you're
I-
starting to crawl under the dragon?
Yep, just
Okay.
basically make it a little harder for her to sort of...
Watching you do this, she's going to spend 2 legendary actions
No, no.
What? No!
to do her wing attack ability, where she starts flapping her wings furiously, causing all this like wind and everything to beat down on you. This is everybody within 15 feet. Silas, are you within
No.
15 feet? No. Okay,
No,
so
it's just going to be me, because
Am I-
Obu's underground.
you are underground, so you are shielded by this, so
I'm
you
just
can't be
like,
affected.
what's happening
You need
up
to
there?
make the wing attack is considered a dexterity saving throw. And she will also be able to use half of her movement to fly up, which she can
Okay.
fly up 40 feet. So
So that is a
pedestal,
17, so
She
that's
has
probably not going to...
17 is going to fail.
Oh, it's over here.
I was supposed to say, where'd it go?
Let
So
me in.
you're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's down. And he's up and he's down. He gets there. He gets to make a
like
good
a bad
hit in
boxing
there, and then he
match.
dies again. You've got.
Is this happening as she's flying away? Do I make my opportunity attack as I go down?
Take the damage before she goes up, right?
Well,
Okay,
she
so
flaps
technically
one
you are
wing.
knocked. Well,
flat.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. So I'm assuming knocked prone means I have disadvantage.
Yeah, you're being knocked prone, so I would give you disadvantage on it, yeah.
Okay. That's attack roll, so I can still make a precision attack. I'll just roll all 3.
Did you know that D&D Beyond will make the noise of the monster?
Okay, so that is...
It has a little thing next to the word earth.
With disadvantage, it's a 23 to hit.
With disadvantage, 23?
Yeah.
That hits.
Finally, someone.
Kapak may be going down, but he's taking a bite.
Never mind, it says the word earth elemental.
Yeah, it's just so you know how to pronounce it.
That's rude.
So,
I wanted to hear
11 points of slashing damage
11 slashing
and 7 necrotic.
and 7 necrotic.
She's dead.
I will tell you this.
I don't
For those of you that know Dungeons & Dragons terminology, for those of you that can see her, Ravan looks bloodied.
Ooh, good.
That is a mechanical term for you guys have diminished half of her HP.
That's it.
Hey.
My feelings are hurt.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
There's like 2 of us
She is,
attacking.
Others
she
not
is,
hurt.
Yeah, and one of them
she is
keeps
showing
dying.
damage currently.
That's good.
It's kind of like at the point in the video game where after a while, they start showing the damage, and then there's
There's that brief cutscene where the boss falls back and he's like,
Round 2.
And they get angrier. Maybe we should have gotten the tribe.
So that brings us to
We should have brought
What was
the
that?
whole
It was
army.
Kapak, so it'd be the
The next
crew.
gunfire.
It's
next
a
gunfire. D20 plus 6. Who wants to roll?
I'll do it.
I'm not
Gunfire
touching
would
it.
be boring.
16.
Total.
Yeah.
16's gonna miss, unfortunately.
The 10 and the 20 are right next to each other.
So they use their actions also to reload and aim once again, bringing us to Silas.
Oh, good.
I want to scream at them. Do better.
Aim better.
I'm going to bonus action convert 7 sorcery points into a 5th level spell slot.
There you go.
And then I'm going to.
So you have 1 more, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Then you may have to go up to 2nd level.
I can't cast that right now.
Yeah.
So you can cast it in 2nd.
Yeah.
So technically he's got 1 more here and 3 more here. 4 more times.
Shatter again at 2nd level.
All right. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. I already know it's going to be halved, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's a 23 to save out. It was on a natural 1 and then rolled over.
Well, of course it did. So 8 points of thunder damage.
8 points of thunder damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna
That sounds like a Zelda.
stay where I'm at. So
Stay right there.
yep, I'm good.
All right. You were blinded.
Oh, sorry. Well, that shouldn't matter for shatter.
Shouldn't matter for shatter. You
Because-
got,
Well, let's see what it reads.
what does it say?
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each
Okay.
creature.
Yeah. What was your radius?
It is a 10-foot sphere.
Okay, you're good. I was going to see
radius
if it was going to hit Willow or Rowan or...
No.
All right.
I'm focusing intently on the dragon's face.
You can make an additional Constitution saving throw to see if you can get rid of the blindness.
Not that one. We forgot to make the dunce hats.
We did.
Should have told me I could have brought one.
We have paper.
We wanted
17.
For
You are no longer blind.
I have
Yay!
I have one that my wife got me that was
Oh,
3D printed
really?
for my dice.
That's
Alright.
hilarious.
That's really fun.
And it's also got a timeout chair that comes with it.
Willow
Aww.
and Rowan. Well, actually,
It's time.
before that happens, the last legendary action for Rowan for this round is going to be spent on a tail whipping attack over to your bird friend.
The eel.
To Rowan or the eagle? Oh, the
The
eagle.
I
horse.
was like, she has 2.
The horse, everybody.
The Clyde's
It's
goal.
definitely
The
going to
Clyde's
because I
goal.
rolled an 18
Clyde's-
on the die on that one.
Yep.
What does
Yeah,
it have
it
for
has
health?
13.
Yeah, no, it's
Is that a Budweiser Clyde still?
You said it had 13?
13 is the armor class. So yeah.
Oh,
you
30 is
can
armor
get-
class, okay. 19 points of bludgeoning damage to the eagle.
Still up.
Still up? Alright. The impact rocks it, but it's able to regain its composure and flap next to you with its massive wings. That ends that action. So Willow, you were actually up with Rowan.
We forgot to have that go because it's on initiative 20.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah, we
The bird.
forgot to get the bird.
The bird did go.
Oh,
It
yeah,
attacked twice.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
And it did poorly.
That's
so
right. Okay.
so it wouldn't be up there then. It wouldn't have been up there. It would have been down
Next to the dragon.
next to the dragon,
Yeah.
which would mean it would have got an opportunity attack when the dragon flew up.
There you go. Free attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means it's we'll come back to it. It would have attacked somebody else with that tail attack.
Me.
So
Most
don't,
likely.
so don't take away its HP yet,
Don't put baby in the corner.
because
Yeah, how much?
Yeah,
how
don't
much
take away
did I just do
HP
to
yet.
it?
19.
19. Yeah, don't take that 19 points of damage. Yeah, the eagle is down there.
The eagle has landed.
So
Friction.
It's good
I
enough,
guess
I like
it would
it.
be either the beak or the talon. You decide, and
Let's get a better modifier.
just roll.
Modifiers
the
are the same. It's gonna be the talons though. 'Cause
Pick its
that's
eyes out.
more-
Claw its eyes out.
I am rolling like
doesn't hit.
garbage. That's
Doesn't
not gonna
hit.
hit. 17.
Nope, not gonna do it. So its tail attack is gonna go against you. Then. Oh, it rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Hoorays.
That would
So
do
it
it.
would have been 19 points of damage, bludgeoning. How's Willow looking?
Dead.
I'm still up. Wait. What just happened?
Oh, your HP just changed.
Yeah, my HP just messed up.
You were at.
I was at like
40.
40 something.
You should
I
be
say 42.
46.
Why
You
did
should
it
be
do
46.
Why are you doing temp HP?
that? Because it changed my max HP too. It completely reset everything.
What's your max HP supposed to be?
I would say it's about
76?
46. Because hers is less than mine, I know, by like 1 die. What are you looking at?
I was looking at the initiative order.
Oh, for some
I was
reason
trying-
thought you were looking at my secrets. And I was like,
No, no.
I have,
Yes,
they're
I'm
all,
staring at your notepad.
You realize that if you're in the
he
promo-
sees it all.
right,
So
Why
I
would you do
don't
that?
know.
I don't understand.
I'm really confused what you're trying to do. You're trying to change your max HP?
No, I don't know what happened.
You don't need temporary HP points. Where did you get temporary HP from?
No, if you scroll down a little bit,
I
it'll
see
say
it.
max
I
override.
see it.
Yeah.
There.
You don't have 3 HP.
So it was at what, 40?
I would say 46. But
I think it was lower than that. I think
It's
it was like
42.
42. It was either 42 or 43, so I'll take 42.
Isn't there like a scroll?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time.
No, every once in a while it
It's
does
not
that.
working.
It's
Press
not
apply
until level
changes.
Mine's at 104,
No,
but I have
mine's
it
3.
wrote down at home because it tells me here it should be 88.
4. Yeah. It's really strange.
Okay. Now I can take 19. There. I'm not looking great.
Not looking great. All right.
But the
Everybody's
mechanical
taking
term
some-
is bloody.
That's right.
More than that.
I'm dead again.
Wounded? What was that? Wounded?
Willow, it is actually your turn with Rowan.
It's rough. I'm going to use Thorn Whip.
Okay.
My name is Willow. You killed
Range
my
is
father.
30
My father
feet.
died.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
In range. What is that? An attack roll or a saving throw?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay,
It says make a melee spell attack against the target.
yeah. So you roll your d20 plus whatever it is for you
Yeah,
to
plus
hit with plus 8.
That's why I picked that one.
Ooh,
15
yeah.
plus 8.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yay!
36.
2d6. This
Aww.
No, the horse!
Oh, I died.
one. It hurts. 3.
3 points of damage.
Wow.
Can't you do something like move a creature with that?
Yeah, click on the spell.
I think
If
there's-
it's large or smaller,
Well,
which
that's definitely not going to work for this.
Yeah,
no. So,
it's okay. I didn't want to pull it closer to me
Magical Whip
anyways.
just comes out of nowhere and smacks Robin in the face. She feels it, but it doesn't seem to do
She's
much.
like, what's with these tentacles?
That's a,
I thought I was the only one with a tail.
I'm gonna try to get a little bit. I don't know. She's just gonna follow me anyways. I can move away because I have flyby.
you do.
Yeah, I know. You're done.
Flee!
Yeah.
I just don't know where to go.
Just leave the room. Come
I
back.
can't do this again. I can't leave everyone.
See if you can cheese the boss. See if it like doesn't
In and out and in and out. It keeps resetting on the link.
You don't see me anymore.
Try to glitch through the glass and get on the ship.
There's a little
Teleport.
corner.
Yeah, just
There's a
Just run and
tree
then
in
take a
there,
piece-
and I'm gonna
take
use
like
the
a
tree
pan
rock.
and run into the pan, and then choop, you're into the room. It's just it works every time.
Really, you could just, like,
I am gonna fly closer to the ship, like over here.
That's not actually a platform.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm in the air.
There you go. I can open it. That bottom's going to come out. Or maybe not. Why? Want to make a liar out of me?
Mm-hmm. She has the power of anime on her side.
Here, I'll just above you.
Eat your go.
No, it's this meme that's like, I have the power of God, Jesus, and anime on my side. He's this little boy.
Kenpachi. Got it.
All right. That ends
So I just keep
Willow's
losing.
turn. We go to Raven's turn. First thing, does she get her lightning breath back?
No.
And got knocked
No,
prone.
she doesn't.
Ha
She is going to.
Did we already do the? We did do the tentacle attack, right?
We tried it. It
Tried it.
failed.
Yeah.
He can
Failed.
try again on his
So
next
now
turn, though.
it is.
No, it's Raven's turn, as much as we want to.
Raven. I mean, the problem that we're having is there isn't many things for her to target out here.
Yeah, our big tanky thing is hiding underground.
Tanky things aren't available.
Oh, I magically pop up.
Who's she gonna go after? She's gonna go after that eagle.
Thank God.
She
Yeah, right.
swoops down to the eagle. And
She
she's
should have
gonna
just summoned 8 creatures.
unleash multi-attack against the eagle.
It's not going to take that, but that's okay.
Bite and 2 claws.
That's just what Eagle says.
18 to hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah.
Okay. She pretty much has to roll a natural 20 on the claw. She has to roll a natural 1, like, not to hit you. How many hit points did that eagle have left?
Oh, it hadn't been hit yet, right?
26? Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the bite damage is
26.
19 for the bite.
You have 7 health. Just remember 7, because it's gonna...
Well, it's like
Plus,
99.
plus 12 lightning.
Yeah, it's gonna...
Bye, Eagle.
Okay. It takes the eagle completely out.
The eagle has disintegrated.
Back to the shadow.
She'll end her turn there, and
It is Bailey.
Bayleaf
And Tentacle Head.
Tentacle Head. Bayleaf is going to do a spell.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to do it at 2nd level this time.
No, he can do another first level.
Right. Why not do it at 2nd? Maybe a little more.
I think second level just increases it to 2d4.
Right.
Yep. So 2d4 plus 2.
It's too bad that all of her attacks do 50 plus damage each time.
50. Cool.
Okay. Not great, but I'm alive.
Wait,
Oh, we don't-
2d plus.
you don't need to go
2
on
plus,
her.
Is it just all that?
2 plus 2 plus 2.
6.
I need a d20
Yeah.
roll plus 6 from anybody who would like to try.
I've
grapple.
missed twice now.
Got it.
So.
Nope. Not touching them.
Doing it. 24.
Wraps up the dragon.
Yes!
The dragon
Do you
is
get-
currently restrained by this purple tentacle that wraps around from the vessel.
Thank God.
Do you get advantage for restrained creatures?
The
Yes.
dragon
Figured you
is
did.
now
so
restrained
does-
in
Yeah.
place.
If she comes out of the ground.
That is
Oh, I will. I just bide my time.
huge.
She just needs to not
We are
be.
restrained on the dragon.
You know, you can have a nice crown to replace the one we stole.
Restrained, and Bayleaf is also using an action to aim. So the next round, he will be able to finally fire that
Okay.
gun again. Obu, you're up.
I would like to go underneath her. Wait, she's still pretty much the same spot.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still basically under now that she landed again.
I'm gonna
Yep.
come up and I'm gonna beat her in the diaphragm.
Okay, you have advantage on these because she is restrained.
I'm gonna beat her.
One
May I
to 10
have 2 die, please? Because I don't want.
Certainly.
I didn't come with actual human die, but now I'm finding out that I should have.
Thank you.
Yeah, just kidding.
I also have metal.
What does that mean?
No, because this one's plastic and I don't want to.
That's a DM's thing. That's if you
All right.
don't want to roll. for
Wow.
damage,
Okay,
you
first
take
one
the
doesn't
middle.
hit. Not even a
Okay,
little.
so I just do
I mean,
one
it's a
d4.
9.
Yeah,
You want to
you
see
don't
what-
worry.
9 with advantage?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was real sad. Just real sad.
But the dragon like wiggling around, and you
That's
just
it.
come
Too
up
much
and just
sand.
whiff. Yes.
So you move into it, you do
2d6.
damage. and
11
You
plus
get the debuff.
Not enough.
19.
Not gonna do it.
I do
Until it
absolutely
takes
nothing.
action
I'm really
to
angry right
cast
now.
fire.
I'm like, I'm
As
really
you come
angry.
up, Kapak's body is
I don't
rolling.
even have
Whoa! As you come up right underneath him.
And I go, ah!
All right. Anything else you can do?
I'm going back down.
You gonna go back down?
Yeah.
I just, my
That's fine.
eyeballs are
Help.
just like, and I'm
Yeah.
stewing.
All right.
Yeah.
The melts
I'm
back
really
into
mad.
the earth.
I'm so mad.
Ending the round, bringing us
Better jump
back
off of
to the Eagles are gone.
Yep.
The Eagles have
The
Eagles
Eagles
have
have
landed.
landed.
Lightning is going to arc across the room and
Go ahead.
go for Silas. Silas, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
15.
You jump out of the way and dodge the lightning.
Well, good, because I also have resistance, so I would have eaten it if I wanted to. I put it in my mouth.
Come at me!
Does Marlon have any bonus action spells?
I haven't been looking at his character this whole time.
But he's been consumed. Yeah, he's been.
He's been using his
read
action, but if he's
yeah.
got a bonus action.
Yeah, he's got a bonus action. Kapak, your go.
Okay,
She is restrained.
once more, standing up, activate the sword again. I'm still down here! Going back up into the stomach.
She's like, at this point, you're a flea or like a tick. Oh. How about
Okay, so
you
it's,
just roll my stuff for me?
23 on the first swing,
That hits.
and 20, really 15 and 15. 23 on the second
They
hit.
both hit.
Can he also?
Okay, so we'll go.
Yeah.
You're rolling
Kapak
mine
is
for me.
slicing and dicing here.
Okay, so that is
He's the only way we make any headway.
10 points of slashing on the
Okay.
first, and 8 points of necrotic.
10 slashing, 8 necrotic.
And the second hit does 12 points of slashing and 8 points of necrotic.
8 points of necrotic.
Yeah.
All right. Slicing and dicing, carving through. She's just wiggling in the grasp of this tentacle.
You're like an Elden Ring character that keeps getting hit by the boss, but you have like unlimited potions.
Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. No, I'm dead. Ah. It's kid friendly, so I'm not going to say it.
So scratches and the mind flare folks, they fire again a d20 plus 6. Who wants to make it?
I'll try it. Why not?
I'm gonna say take it with advantage
Okay.
Because she's in a different.
because she's trapped.
Nice. Oh, thank God.
That's a 24.
That hits.
Woo.
Roll 3d10s for me.
Is that the first one that's hit?
Yeah,
Second
second.
one.
Second.
I
Yeah.
almost stopped Marlon to cast Enlarge on Kapak, but then I realized that's probably not
He'd just be a big dead thing then.
Yep.
Big dead.
8, 13, 17.
17 points of damage.
I
Acid
grabbed the
damage.
percentile ones.
I went 50?
Ah,
Oh man.
134 according to the die. 50 plus 80 plus 4.
All right.
A bloody
So
amount of
technically,
damage.
that was Mind Flayer's action to fire.
Yep.
So if you did want Marlon to do something, he technically still has his action for the round. But
Yeah, his action.
but then they wouldn't be able to fire
And then
immediately.
reload.
Yeah.
I mean, they would still be able to fire because like scratches can.
He hasn't
do,
moved, so they don't have to move the cannon again, right?
Oh,
Well,
because it's restrained.
it's just the mechanic.
It's
It
an
takes
action of aiming it.
an action of aiming
But
it.
even if he uses the action, they'd still be able to fire next round. It would just sort of throw off the
It would throw off
cycle.
the cycle. So there would be one round coming up that they wouldn't be able to.
They'd still be able to hit it
Yeah.
because so let's say he uses his action. So Scratches reloads.
Yeah.
Next time Scratches aims, minion
Yeah.
fires.
Yeah, they can
Then
still do it,
Marlon
yeah.
reloads. They'll still
So
be able to do
Marlon-
it, but it'll always be instead of firing first,
It'll be
they'll
like
be firing in the middle
yeah.
of the 3 people.
So
essentially.
Marlon could use his action to
Where are
cast
you?
Enlarge.
I am literally under the dragon.
Oh, okay. So can I see? Can Marlene see?
Yeah, you can see.
Okay, enlarge. I gotta check the range on it though, because if it's more than 30 feet.
It's got to be probably.
It's got to be 60 feet in order for him to reach me.
Yeah. It won't affect anything right now anyway, so just go ahead, whatever's next.
Well, you're next, so.
Oh, good. You know. Spells. Enlarge. E-N. Enchanter. Encumbrance. In. Debody. Is it reduce enlarge?
Enlarge, reduce.
Is it not a player handbook spell?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, let me sell the handbook and you can do yours
I'm
and I'll look it up.
Googling
Should
it.
be.
30 feet.
30
30.
feet. See, I figured it
It's
was
I can't
shorter.
reach.
Yeah.
No.
So might as well just use his action to keep reloading and then keep it moving.
That's all. That's all he's really got.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Silas, it's your turn.
You can hear Kapak running his mouth again under the dragon.
Okay. So tap. I'm going to use Ray Frost.
Ray Frost.
Yeah.
There you
I'm going to aim it in the dragon's mouth.
go. Okay.
Specifically. All right.
Well,
This
Hope
is
you like
a-
ices.
doesn't hit.
Roll again.
Oh, because I have advantage.
Take advantage.
That is a 19.
Unfortunately, that is not going to do it.
I'm a killer.
You aim for the mouth, but it kind of just goes.
Cold teeth.
It's as cold as ice.
Bonus.
Paradise.
Hope she doesn't use Sensodyne.
I don't have any bonus actions that I can do right now. I'm gonna start making my way. Yeah. 15, 20, 25. That's it.
That was my anger
Willow and Rowan.
escaping my body.
Okay.
That was your
I'm so
anger.
mad at her.
I'm gonna hug Rowan.
What is that?
Tell him to fly me closer.
Do you really
Okay.
like peach rings?
And once
I don't
I'm
know.
close enough,
Never had.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell him
Thank
to
you,
go
I
up
don't
the
like
tunnel.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm going
Not
to
rings.
shift into a
Who
fire
are you telling to
elemental.
go up the tunnel?
Rowan. I'm telling him
Oh,
to get
tell
out of
Rowan to go.
combat.
Okay.
I want him close enough that he
Fly,
can hear,
you fool!
but not like
Okay.
I don't want him targeted.
So you can kind of move him his speed in that direction.
60 feet.
He
Like
gone.
an action
Whoosh.
Sir.
dash. No?
Action dash, yeah.
I
So
don't
you
know.
can move 120 if you wanted him to.
Okay. And that'll get him off the map.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
If you,
it's-
yeah.
He'll just be watching.
Around the corner, he's just peeking the nose out.
And I'm
He
gonna
goes.
be a fire elemental.
Swan dive.
And I am swan diving at the dragon.
A fire elemental.
Is there any
swan
fire
diving at the dragon? I thought I had a fire elemental somewhere.
Is there anything that happens if
See
we
if I can
like
find it.
synchronize swim and we like fly up in a circle and we go?
Synchronized.
You're not an air elemental.
We could be.
If I
If you were
summon
an
my
air
wind,
elemental, you could have made a fire tornado.
Oh, we
I
could
can't
have
summon my-
synchronized swim.
you guys didn't give me any money, so I can't summon my wind elemental.
There's money everywhere.
Grab some!
Grab some damn
I have
money.
to buy the item that I need.
Just throw the money in the air and then
Mike,
it'll work.
can I use investigation to check for a crystal vial worth 500 gold pieces on the floor?
No, it's in my pouch. I scooped it up. It
Yeah.
has a brush in it.
It's barbecue
I don't
sauce,
think I have a
but
fire elemental.
but
Use
Alabama
the wind
style
one.
because it's mayonnaise based. It looks
You got a
like
fiery dragon.
You know, I have a fire elemental that I haven't painted yet downstairs in a box. But here, you can be a water elemental.
Sure.
It's opposite
So
then.
hot it's blue fire.
It's blue fire. Yeah. So in midair,
In it.
bonus action, flames just
Wait,
wrap
say it,
all
say it.
around.
Say it.
What am I saying?
What was that?
Play on!
Copyright infringement.
And you're landing there and attacking the dragon.
Mhm.
Go for it. I
It
think
says
you
I
have-
make 2 touch attacks.
All right. Advantage because you're restrained on the dragon.
Okay, so this is
You can roll 2, take the
One.
higher.
that would be a natural 20.
Oh, I saw that big number. Nice.
double that damage. Get it?
2d6.
Oh.
So it's
So
4d6.
4d6.
You get to roll 4 of those.
2,
On the light up.
get out of
There
here.
you go.
Here, sparkle,
3,
sparkle. Ooh.
10 and 4. 14
14 points of fire damage.
plus 3.
17
yep.
points.
And then you go again.
And you get to attack again because I have multi-attack.
Yes. Wait. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, make an advantage.
Move.
Oh my gosh, you have to take me out.
16 plus 6.
22.
That hits.
Yes.
Roll
16
damage.
plus
Two of
6
these.
is 22.
Just like T-Swift.
For 7.
7 points of
Swizzle
fire
T-Pain
damage.
rapping on the
Not a
same
problem.
track. They did a rap song together.
Did they?
It's so funny.
And now
It's
this
so funny.
says,
I need to listen.
I don't
I
believe if the target is a
Cookies at night.
creature,
It's a creature.
it ignites. Until a creature takes an action to douse the fire, it will take 1d10 fire damage at the start of every turn.
Thank
So,
God she
here's
has
the
to
question.
take an action so she at
You-
least loses something.
You crit on that first attack. Does that double the dice on her burning
I think
damage?
this is a different ability. Like this
Yeah,
is
it's a different
this is
ability.
something separate. So good
Oh,
point.
wait.
But
No.
it's-
No, it's under the touch
It is under
description.
touch
If the target creature is a flammable
at
object,
the start
it
of
ignites.
each of its turn.
Would it be for the
I would say it would probably still be the same amount of damage,
Yeah.
just because that's going to be an ongoing effect.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
now we have
on
consistent damage, even if we
fire.
all
I don't think I
suck.
have an on
Which we do.
fire thing here.
Just like Melvin.
So we're just gonna call it. We're gonna put the orange that says physical effect on it. It's on fire.
Hang on a weapon.
So now
Dragon,
the blue
put a ring
dragon
on it.
is wreathed in orange flame
Congratulations.
on it.
Guys! Oh my
as it
God.
starts crying out and screaming out, and it looks like
Ha.
she
She's
is
so
in-
excited.
And she is showing lots of wear and tear. There's blood, kind of dark crimson blood pouring out from between her teeth as she's screaming.
I'm really sad.
Looks like she's hurting.
She's really pretty.
The other things don't happen yet. Boss, she has to try to use. She's going to use her action to try to break free of the restraint.
Kick her in the eyeball.
She's going to make a strength check.
You have disadvantage on it because she's restrained.
Let me see. Restrained.
Wait, is this her turn?
Yeah, she's trying to break out.
So she needs to take fire damage.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, one
so
D10.
Yeah, D10.
8.
8 points. Ouch.
I love
Ouch.
this fire elemental.
Me too.
I'm never not being
It's the
annoyed.
spirit of rage.
Wait a second. We're on episode 29. And our moon druids, I think,
It finally
have
figured out how to be
how to be a moon druid.
We played 29 times.
This is the
We did
29th
it.
episode.
I'm still not taking off my
In
metal
like 4
armor.
years.
Restrained
The druid
speed, can't
convention's
benefit.
gonna
Attack
kill
rolls
me if I
against the
don't
creature
care.
have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have
You'll never make
attack
it.
rolls have
That's a
disadvantage.
master.
The creature
I
has
sit on the
disadvantage on
council, but you
dexterity
don't.
saving
Oh,
throws.
dexterity.
I don't think
Yeah.
Obu
Strength
wants
isn't
to
going to
be
affect it.
But I knew it was
council in
one that they
anything.
had.
She'd be like, I'm so bored.
Does
You're
have
the
a plus
Anakin of
9 to
Christ.
strength
I'm not killing a bunch of
She has
children.
disadvantage on
We haven't
dex
done it
now.
yet.
on attacks.
They're slightly evil, or Obu doesn't care
But
enough.
unfortunately, rolling a 21 on its strength check, it is no longer restrained. But that was its action to do so.
So it
So
can't be on fire
she is
either.
going to attempt to fly up out of everybody's reach.
Oh wait,
triggering-
opportunity attack.
Triggering
Yes.
any opportunity attacks from anybody around her.
Blue
So that's
and
2 elementals.
So do I
and
get 2 hits again, or
You
just
just
one?
get one
Okay.
on the opportunity attacks. Yeah.
Boo.
Are you gonna sentinel it?
Hey, can
Do
you
you
roll
have
that one
sentinel
for me?
copy?
I do not trust myself anymore.
Okay.
22?
Oh,
22.
22 hits.
Come on, Kapak.
She told me to roll.
You didn't hit again?
That's gonna miss for Kapak.
10.
10 points. Fire damage.
20 dirty 20 for Kapak to hit.
Not gonna do it.
I just want to hit.
I know.
I just
Slam it with another fiery
Want to-
fist as she flies up, ending her turn, bringing us to Bayleaf and the Grappler.
It
Do it
sounds
again.
like
Grapple
a band.
again.
Try it again. Who
The
wants
TV
to roll
turned up.
for D20?
20 plus 6.
Plus 6. Gotta roll
Amen.
high.
It's not gonna do it, but alright.
Roll nat 20.
Gotta roll high.
Good.
Do it.
That's 20. What's 21? 20
15 plus what?
6.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah.
That's 21.
One.
Is it 15 or 16?
It was 15.
Yes,
plus
21.
6.
Just misses.
God!
Okay, so Bayleaf can use an action to fire because I'm still alive.
Yay!
Well, does he have any other bonus action spells that he can do?
Healing word.
Because Bailey
Healing
will
word.
be able to fire this round.
For the first time.
Is Vicious Mockery a bonus action?
I think
Is
it
Vicious
is.
Mockery a bonus
No, I
action?
think that's an
I don't
action.
know.
Vicious Mockery is an action.
Yeah.
Charm Person is an action. Heroism's an action. Sleep Thunder. Sleep's useless.
What's friends?
We're not going to make friends
Yeah.
with you right now.
Yeah, friends is going to be
You
real
literally
difficult.
just try to make friends with somebody.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
You guys done like
bonus
300 HP worth of damage. I think friends
We're
is
not
beyond,
friends.
What if he
beyond
mage
friends.
hand and threw sand in her eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, take
That's an
that.
action. He'd be better off shooting the gun.
Alright, let's shoot the gun.
Okay.
Let's shoot the
D20 plus
shooter.
6. Who would like to do it?
Go ahead. Ramsey, you've been rolling good.
I knew what?
With the gun. Oh, it's 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Misses.
This is ridiculous, Michael. This is ridiculous.
He didn't make the blue dragon.
I'm Joe.
Doop, doop, doop.
I made that one.
After that failed attempt to grapple, the mind flare that was underneath the bridge area whispers into the minds of everybody that's on the bridge area. So Bailey can see.
This isn't working as I have hoped. I'm going to try a different approach.
And he uses his movement for his turn to move towards the glass. And he stands at the front of the glass, and it looks like he's looking directly towards Ravan. He cannot do
He's
anything
gonna-
yet.
He's going to Mewtwo
okay.
it.
Obu, it's your go.
With that
The
weird
three
hand
things, yeah.
movement.
Oh, did you-
Do I have enough movement or ability to scoot up through here and jump at her? Because
What's
that's
your movement speed?
my movement speed's 30,
It's 40 feet up.
Yeah.
but
you already
this
can't.
is dude. This
I
is
guess
at so it's
jump
10,
is part of your movement, right?
isn't it?
Jump is part of your movement.
So,
Yeah, but you've only got a 30-foot movement. You can't get 40 feet.
But I have 30 feet burrow.
It
And
would
30
be
feet.
it would be better for you to do it on that side
Is
because that side the ship's in the way.
Mm.
That side keeps on going up. So
Like Falcon
I-
kick the
you
rock
can
and
you
jump
can
up.
get there. I'm going to have you make a dexterity check to see if you can actually like
Launch yourself out.
Sam
slow
is
motion
kick off
through the
wall.
air.
So this is gonna be really bad because I have a -1. Would you throw
Nope.
one? Because
I rolled a 4 for you
I
last
know,
time.
but it was.
You have to roll it. That's half the game.
Oh, I will make it. It's a -14. Or it's a 14.
It's a minus 14.
Negative
That's a
14.
minus.
I mean, oh wait.
Here's
that's
what
to,
I'm gonna do.
to jump.
Here's how I'm going to
14.
rule this, okay? Because you would have enough jump distance to get there. The problem is you're probably only gonna get one of your strikes off
Okay.
before you do what Kapak did before and you fall out of range.
Am I allowed
So you
to
can
like?
make one strike.
Okay. Can I do like when you jump into a pool of water and like just go whoop bloop? It's in sand.
Sure, why
That's
not?
so cool. Because I'm nerd. I'm having the most fun with just being the entire. It's like a giant skate park, but like
And you're
I'm
just
like,
going everywhere.
You're just going everywhere. So you get
Michael
one
Scott.
attack roll
Okay.
Parkour.
against the dragon. It will not be an advantage because she's not restrained anymore.
Parkour.
I just shot parkour.
She watches you like meld out of the air and it's slow motion, go like this, and the dragon just shifts just slightly over, and you go. Ah.
I want to think to the mind flayer and be like, "You didn't see that." I just don't want.
And Kapak's just watching in slow motion.
I can't do anything. So I can't.
Yeah,
I just go.
that went Nobu's turn.
What's on
That's all,
I just
folks.
can't do
Bringing
it.
us back to the top of the round with another lair
think so.
action.
I'm gonna do it again.
The
It doesn't specify.
This
roof
50.
collapses
No.
and falls towards
Ravan?
Yeah,
Silas.
I saw
What
it.
happens?
The roof starts collapsing
Oh.
in towards you. Make a dexterity
The roof-
saving throw.
the roof-
The roof is
Silas.
falling on
'Cause
Silas.
I know you're really good at these.
It's because I'm hiding under her stomach.
10.
10. You are crushed by the sand and rock.
She's like, good.
You're going to take...
-5.
13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now knocked prone, buried, and restrained, and you cannot breathe.
I can hold my breath for an hour.
Oh, you're right.
Give that restrained ring over to us.
I got blinded. Am I blinded too?
Yeah, you
Restrained.
wanted
Oh, there
to.
it is.
Yeah, throw all the rings on
We're
Silas.
gonna
He's just
die.
buried underneath.
Oh my god, we're so useless.
You go over there and just knock everything off of them.
Kapak, it's your go.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back to the stupid cave if any of us live, and I'm just
We
gonna
are-
pummel.
So
Clearing this out.
I can't get to this stupid thing now.
Nope, me neither.
Fly away. Be
Can I
level
say what-
20.
I could use my bonus action to take the rope that's hanging off my side and just wrap it around the end of my sword.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to use my attacks, and I'm going to throw my sword up at the dragon.
Okay.
Can we cut off one of her wings?
This is going to be dexterity based. So you're
Okay.
not going to be able to use your melee kind of attack. This is going to be more of a thrown weapon
I
attack.
have a javelin.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let me see what else I got.
He's like, he's tying it together, and then he goes, wait.
Wait.
I have these things that I can throw.
Yeah.
I don't have a javelin, but I got a spear. I can throw a spear.
You can throw a spear.
Aren't those the same? No.
Apparently not.
Javelins are kind of smaller, I think. They're more made to throw.
Ooh.
And apparently the
Spears are
Or are
spear.
the javelins longer?
Javelin's throwing. I don't know which one's longer.
Spear, you can do both.
Yeah,
Spears.
the spear tells me to use.
Javelin's
That's a
are-
travel.
Actually, not. No, I'm not going to use those.
But yes, try
I don't know. Maybe
not like a
they,
fork.
They throw the Olympic javelins are pretty long.
Yeah.
They throw those, so they might be longer.
Actually,
They
that
still
is.
javelin throwing? I thought they did that thing where they run with it and they jump.
That's pole vault.
That's pole
That's
vault.
pole vaulting.
But they still have
I
javelin.
think they
So-
do javelin throwing.
Did they throw it at like a dartboard or like
23
a
on the first one,
23 hits.
and that is.
I don't have that.
I know. That's
I don't know what the.
Are you okay with sharing? Because if you are, awesome.
Is it a. What is it?
Red or clear?
Doesn't.
You pick.
It says 1d6 plus 4 or 1d8 plus 4 piercing.
1d8 is if you have two hands on it. Like if you're
Okay,
doing
so
melee,
I'm
so it'd be
assuming
a
1d6 then.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Okay, so that is 6 points of piercing damage.
6 piercing.
And now, as I have a spear stuck up there and I don't have another spear, I'm going to take my sword with the rope wrapped around. I'm going to chuck that at it.
All right, go
Oh,
for
it
it.
smells good.
It's really yummy.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a 28 to hit
Yeah. Roll your all your
with
dice.
my
are-
sword.
All your dice are
Apparently,
doubled.
he's better at throwing it than using it. Oh my god.
Please kill it because I can't get my sword back.
How'd you tie the rope around it?
Oh yeah, you got
Yeah,
the rope
pull
around
it
it.
down.
And if it flies away, I'm going with it.
That's fine. You'll be attacked.
Okay, so it is
Chunky.
12, 16, 18, 22 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And wait, it's
Pierce its hat.
okay, 13 points of necrotic damage.
13 necrotic. You got it. She looks extremely hurt.
Yes.
And showing a lot of wounds as crimson blood is just leaking everywhere from between scales. Your sword stuck in her gut. And now the rope becomes taut. Wrapped around your hand.
I'm going to use my movement to start climbing.
Okay. You do have movement.
She's
so
on fire.
Maybe half of your movement speed. So
Okay.
you
So-
can climb up half of that movement speed of your rope.
Yeah, she is on fire.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yes, the old dragon's on fire, by the way. That's right.
I'm so I'm going to kill you, you stupid worm.
Scratch's group, they get to fire again.
Nice.
Who would like to roll the
I'll
d20
do
plus
it. I'm
6?
scared.
D20 plus 6.
I haven't rolled this
Obu
D20
pokes her
yet.
eyes out of the sand and she's like, "Huh." And then she goes back in the sand.
19.
19 is gonna miss. So so they're gonna keep doing that whole rotation.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you have something
Wait.
different.
The dragon's restrained. I got a rope in her. He should have advantage.
The dragon is definitely not restrained. Kapak is more restrained than the dragon is right now.
Marlin, how big does enlarge make you? 8 times bigger?
Yeah, he's within range now.
No.
Oh.
Doubles my size and 8 times my weight.
Yeah. Enlarge on Kapak.
Isn't that just gonna yoink it out?
Okay.
Your equipment also becomes... Well, you're not holding it, so...
I'd still, it's still my weapon. I'm still holding on to it.
He had the rope
Yeah,
wrapped
so
around
that's
his
up to
hand.
you.
I'll say the rope just loosens up and he's now enlarged.
He climbed up the amount that he is tall, so now he's just like standing.
Yeah,
So
now he's standing again.
Wait, 8 times bigger than how
No,
tall
he's still
are you?
about 5 feet up off the ground.
7
So,
feet
It would make
times
me
8.
double my height. So from 7 feet, I'd be 14 feet tall.
Yeah.
And from like 400 pounds, I would weigh a ton.
Wait, you said 400 pounds.
It's
8
5 times.
It's
Yeah.
5 times or 4
tired.
or 8 times. You said it was 8 times.
8 times my
Roll a
weight.
D20
So you're
for me.
2,400 pounds.
Sorry, 2,400, so I'm over a ton.
18.
18. Okay. You feel the sword kind of go a little bit.
3,200. I'm bad at math.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like,
Yeah.
that's a lot of weight.
Didn't the sword get bigger?
That's what we were asking, because enlarging increases your equipment size, too. And if it was tied to the rope.
I will say right now it's not, but as soon as it lands into his hand, it'll
Okay.
enlarge with him.
He just holds it and he waits.
But right now
Like
you can feel
He-Man.
like the sword with your weight is starting to slip out of the dragon's flesh. It hasn't going all the way out yet, but it's not going to last.
It's more than 5 feet off the ground.
Silas, it's your turn.
Good, because I don't know what to do.
When's the mind player's turn?
After
Okay.
the dragon gets to go.
I want to know what he was trying that was new. I am concerned.
I think he's gonna.
And it's Silas now?
Yeah.
Yep,
Second.
Silas is
Oh,
up.
I'm buried. So how do I... Can I still
Oh, yeah,
cast,
yeah.
Can I still cast Shatter if I'm buried? Because it just says on a point. It doesn't say that I have to see it.
Is it?
Does it have a vocal component?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Oh, am
So
I
that-
You can't
muted?
breathe.
Yeah, because if
No,
you can't breathe, then you won't be able to.
Unless he
Basically,
uses the breath
it cuts
of air.
down your amount of time that you can stay under there.
Yeah, okay. I can't even...
It
So I can't
consumes-
cast any vocal spells.
Yeah, and you can't cast any spells that require sight. Because you're.
But no vocal spells. Okay, I'll try and get that.
Okay, you need to make a strength check for me, please.
Ah.
I have...
And it does consume your action to do this.
Yep, that's fine. I have...
You got this.
the thing.
So,
I'm sorry.
yes.
Magical
So,
guidance. Oh wait, this
Magical-
is an ability check. It's not an ability check, is it? Strength?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is a ability check.
Yeah, it's a strength check.
If I
like say.
fail, I can spend a sorcery point to re-roll the d20.
Oh, there you go.
15 plus 0.
You succeed.
Okay.
What?
You burst out.
It's just dirt.
It's the Kool-Aid Man.
It's dirt and sand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go. You still you're
Yeah.
free, so you can move and take a bonus action.
Okay, my bonus actions are minimal. Yep.
His bonus action is to get all his conditions off.
There
It.
you go.
I think it was here. 15, 20, 25.
You hear her say, "Hell, now I got you on the run."
Ran away from you once, I'll do it again.
I'm still down here.
Wait, I suppose but it's.
Yeah, it's my turn.
I don't know. It's big.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm still down here.
Oh, you. Right. Going to use a legendary action to make a tail attack against Kapak.
1d10 fire damage.
Well, it's not her turn
Oh.
technically yet. So,
Boo.
and I'm going to, since you're like dangling there, I'm going to give her disadvantage on this.
Legendary action can be at any time. No.
That's why they work
Does
against
a 20
one
hit you?
monster against that party.
No.
Because they can go multiple times.
Misses.
You're like,
Why won't you just die?
because you won't.
Because you're weak!
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh.
Where are we at? Where are we at on here?
It's about to be Willow's go.
About to be Willow's go. Yeah, Willow's on deck.
13.
13. The sword
Didn't take
stays
second
in, but you feel it go a little bit more. And you're swinging back and forth along. Willow and Rowan are up next.
Well, Rowan's out.
Just playing.
Yep.
I
Solitaire.
don't know if I can do anything if I can't reach it.
Solitaire in the hallway.
I have no ranged abilities.
Nice.
I am
A
a
fire
fire elemental.
I was gonna enlarge you. I thought about it.
Will that have done anything?
And
Made
that's
it
what I was
taller.
thinking.
Reach it.
You'd be like,
You have 10-foot reach. So
I'm checking my reach right now.
If you got 10-foot reach, you can try jumping.
Do fire elementals have fly?
No.
They can't fly.
do fire elementals have
Doesn't make
the
any
ability
sense.
to jump? As if you went boing and then you went like that, you could hit him as long as you can jump 5 feet in the air, which I don't think I personally as a human could do that. But maybe in D&D I could.
5 feet reach. I don't know how tall you are. You're probably not that big. You're probably only 10 feet.
Fire elementals are large creatures,
So 10.
10 feet tall.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be able to reach,
I can
depending on
you
what
jump?
DM says.
You got ups?
I don't
Dog?
How
Can you dunk?
tall-
High jump.
Do you got hops?
If you make a standing jump, you can jump half.
A typical fire elemental 16 feet and weighs only 4 pounds. I think they've got the ups.
16.
High jump is you can move 10 feet and jump a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
3 plus. Oops.
If you make it a standing high jump, you
Up.
can only jump half that distance.
So what's your strength modifier?
That's the high jump rules.
Zero.
So you could jump 3 feet. So yeah, I can't reach him.
You
Unfortunately,
don't have ups.
fire elementals do not.
That's so
have
cute.
ups.
You go, eh. You could jump on top
Just
of
get the
him.
floor on fire everywhere. Just
died.
start moving around.
You do it a couple times.
Catching the place on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I can technically.
You just catch all of it on fire.
Honestly, I wouldn't be angry.
I want to make her mad.
You know what?
Find
You
something
know what?
valuable.
You know what? You know what you do see?
Yes.
You see that tentacle swinging by.
Catch the tentacle on fire.
Ooh, I'm gonna go touch it.
You gonna touch it?
I'm gonna touch it.
I'll say it'll take your action to ignite it.
Touch the button.
Can I throw it? Can I throw
You
it
don't
at
have
her?
any strength.
Oh, I
No,
don't have
because it's
any
like connected to the
Okay,
ship
yeah,
up
yeah.
above.
You go like this and it
Can you
doesn't
just grab it and whip the other end of it?
But you can ignite it on the fire, making it deal
fire damage.
fire damage on top of the restrainment.
I'm gonna catch it on fire.
Okay.
Tentacle guy said he wasn't going to do it anymore.
How true.
Tentacle ignites.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. You stay there.
Can I hold my movement? Does that work? I don't know.
You can't hold.
No, I'm
movement.
trying to figure out how to.
So if you wanted to move somewhere, you could move now.
I just don't know where she's gonna be.
I wish I could throw a fire
I
elemental.
know, right?
But
Throw
you're-
me.
You're kind of nebulous.
Throw
I'd be like,
me.
You could probably throw
Actually,
what
I
you
think
put
it
on
would
fire.
hurt you.
Yeah,
or even
probably.
maybe I
detect.
could grab a bunch of sand.
Don't
and
they
like,
have an aura where if anybody's standing within 5 feet of them, they take fire damage or something like
Probably.
that?
No, I think fire elementals have a thing
Um,
called engulf, where they
I think
can
that's
just
the water
swirl.
elemental.
Oh.
A creature that touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack
Anybody
while
touches
within
it.
5 feet takes.
Takes the
Okay,
fire
mhm.
damage, yeah. So anybody who attacks it takes damage too.
I'm just gonna wait for her to move.
Okay. You got it.
She's like,
It is her turn.
you just stare menacingly.
She gets whatever legendary action she had right back.
Now I can do
Now
my
D10 fire damage.
3.
3 points of fire damage.
Shoot.
She's just going to continue to be on fire.
Maybe it'll make that sword red hot.
She is going to use her movement to kind of fly, like do the sweeping fly, and she's going to try to make it to where the sword extends Kapak out, and she's going to try to slam him into the
Wow.
glass of the spaceship.
Okay.
Like a
I
bug.
came in like a wrecking ball.
You might break the glass.
Let's.
As she's doing this, just as I start to feel a wound, wrapping that rope a little tighter.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Hey, if you slam over here, push off with your legs and jump at her.
Make a
Do a wall
dexterity
run.
saving throw.
Wall run.
Like the
Swing
animes.
around.
Power of anime.
Oh my god.
Nat 20 for a 22.
Yeah.
She ain't
Nat
going
20.
nowhere.
Okay. So here's what happens. You do the cartoon slam into the wall kind of thing. You don't break the glass, but you slam into it up against the glass. Everybody inside like looks over, and everybody inside here's in their head, "Oh shit!" From one of the mind players, as you just slam in there. But when you slam, you only take a little bit of damage. for the
I do
slam.
laugh audibly.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I am still up.
And the sword releases from the dragon. So you are actually like standing on the edge of like where the tentacle attaches to this thing. You haven't fallen. You're like slammed up against the glass. You're steady there, and the rope falls down. And you're holding onto the rope with like one hand, holding onto the glass with another.
Oh,
So
okay.
you slammed onto there. The dragon continues down and is going to land right
So-
next to the fire elemental.
Ha!
As it leaves my range,
Hit me.
can I try to take the opportunity attack at it?
You don't have
With
your
your
knife.
with your rope sword like this.
I'm thinking.
I will give that disadvantage because you're trying to do like you're turning your sword into. Have you ever seen the new Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
with that little thing on the string
that's what you're doing basically.
I don't even know what that's called.
I watched a video on that the other day.
I watched it the other night. I still like the old one better.
Oh, I didn't watch the movie the other night. I saw a video on that.
Okay.
I have a
pretty
flying
cool.
horse
So,
over here.
disadvantage, you said.
Yeah, I'll make you have that with disadvantage.
Well, how about this? Is it fine way? Instead of doing that, can I just try to punch it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because why not?
That won't have disadvantage.
Put it in the headlock.
Okay. So that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Sucker punch.
I
So
have bad acid reflux. I ate too much chicken, dude.
If you have to step away.
Nope. I just want everybody to know.
that is only 5 points of bludgeoning damage,
5 points of bludgeoning.
but
The fact you got to
As-
bludgeon her.
Do you have necrotic hands?
no.
He just
Got
doesn't
gloves
wash
of
his.
necrotic energy.
He just doesn't wash his hands. It's just real gross.
Ass.
I'm going to try to grapple her
Okay.
because I have Tavern Brawler. And when I hit somebody with an unarmed strike, I can try to grab on.
Oh my god,
Okay.
it's like
So whatever
she's
I'm hitting, I'm just
flying away.
grabbing.
So you have to roll for that, or
All it says is you can use when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on your turn. So never mind, this is not technically my turn.
yeah. This is an opportunity attack, so that wouldn't
Yep.
count here.
Damn.
Lands
Good one, though.
next to
Good
the
one.
fire
You're good at
elemental,
remembering things.
Yep.
and is going to he's going to land a little bit farther away, a little bit farther back, and begins to cast a spell
Oh,
in that general area.
Ha!
Do it.
Counterspell. I was saving for this last moment.
What level?
Fifth.
5th level. Let me double check something really quick.
No.
No magic.
No,
Hell no.
let's see, because I think
This is the 4th counterspell I've cast in this fight at 5th level.
They keep burning all your sorcery points. to
Yeah,
get
I have no more
level.
sorcery points.
Damn you, Silas. So in casting that, she's smiling as just blood is pouring out of her mouth, fire breathing all around her. She's just ignoring the fact that she's on fire. She just hasn't taken the time to put them out, and it's just going, I got you. And she's like looking at all the creatures, and she knows that Earth Elemental is somewhere down in there. Sees like Kapak right on the edge, maybe, of where this is gonna go, and starts casting, and then all of a sudden the spell fails again.
And I go, ha!
And you just look.
The dragon slowly turns around, looks over her shoulder, flames just flickering all over her
Good.
back.
Oh wait, no. I can't.
You
I
have
can't.
That is actually the end of her turn.
That's hilarious.
It's,
So
Bayleaf
it's
and
Bayleaf and...
Reloads. Is going to do another second level healing word.
Okay, go for it. Roll it. Yeah.
Oh, girl!
There we go.
Gone.
2 4s on the die.
Okay, who's that going to?
Me.
All right, you got it.
Kapak.
No, we giving it a Kapak.
So the mind flare stepped up to the glass, starts moving his arms up next to his head, and you see his eyes, and the people that are in there, his eyes start to glow a little bit as he's going to use a mind blast towards Ravan. And it's like a cone. As a cone blasts down, I don't think anybody else is going to be in the way
Please don't kill me.
because Kapak is on the side of the glass, so he is safe. I need for, well, would any of you like to roll it, or should I roll
You
it?
do it.
You want me to do it?
It's your turn.
This is an intelligence saving throw, which Ravan does not have any bonuses to.
Really? She's really smart, though.
Did you hear that? He told us a secret.
I told you a DM secret.
I would think she would because she's so smart.
She has a plus in it, but she doesn't have an extremely good one. She fails.
Yes.
She's going to use a legendary resistance that she has 3 of, that she hasn't used any so far because you guys haven't forced her to fail too many saving throws.
That's really rude.
And she's going to choose to
Make her fail more.
succeed instead.
That's really rude.
So
This is all very
one legendary
disrespectful.
resistance, but she will still take some damage.
But he's not.
I do.
Oh, maybe not.
Bony Butt Club.
No, I think that's a saber suck.
It's a saber suck. That
What's that?
sucks.
What is?
Oh,
What does that mean?
Basically, if you save, nothing happens.
she saved out of it, so nothing happened.
Seconds.
So the mind flare just like turns and looks at everybody and says, "She's still too powerful."
You suck.
That ends up. He's going to use his movement to move back to the command of the
Okay.
Good.
tentacle. Bayleaf is loading.
Yep.
Oh, I
And
was like,
he has to do the loading round. The aiming round would be the next one. Obu, it's your turn. Oh, start of her turn. She took fire damage, right? Or did she already take that?
She already
She
took
already did
that.
that.
Yeah, it's the
Two.
This was a legendary thing afterwards.
Gotcha. Yep.
I'm gonna go up underneath her tum tum, and I'm gonna.
Can you reach her?
Yeah, I'm right.
5, 10, 15,
I wasn't over
20.
there. I was here.
Oh, you're over
You're
here when she was
underneath.
attacking.
She was directly underneath.
I was right here.
We just didn't have room because of all
Oh,
the
okay.
stands.
All right.
10, 15, 20. I got her.
Go for it.
I'm gonna bop her. Hopefully.
Punch her.
Bop
At
her.
this point, I don't
Twist
know.
her.
You know, I'm gonna use this thing,
Pull it.
and this is a regular one. There's nothing fancy on her. Okay.
I can't see it. It's under your thing.
You missed.
You can
Who's
attack
next on
twice.
I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm gonna sit back underground.
2 misses and you sink back underground.
I
Okay.
didn't even go this round. It's fine. I just declined not to go. That's all it is. I just
She's grabbing gold underground.
I'm grabbing gold.
More
I'm grabbing
gold and
gold.
gems. Oh yeah. The.
I'm gonna give myself another gold. Just one gold.
just
for
one
my
gold.
troubles.
There you go. Give
Yeah,
yourself
I'm
a
really
gold.
sad.
Give yourself 2 gold for 2 misses.
Yeah, you know.
I want a gold. I don't have any.
I've
Take
taken
a
I've
gold
got-
right
I've
under your
got-
foot.
I've got
Take
chests of gold now.
You guys don't share.
We got binders of
Am
gold.
I melting
everywhere.
all the
Binders
gold
of
that I
gold.
walk over?
Hmm?
Am I melting all the gold that I walk over?
Yes.
How hot am I?
We could Google this.
Spicy.
But
Lightning
that's
shoots
cool.
across the room towards the fire elemental. I need you to
What's
make a dexterity saving throw, fire elemental.
I was going to catch it with my mouth.
We'll go stand in the fire elemental.
Ooh, that was bad. 6.
6. It's going to hit you.
Yes.
How many nat ones have I made on my attack rolls?
You're going to
That's-
take
4.
Today.
4 on
8
just
points
my
of lightning
attack rolls. That's not
damage.
counting
He's
my other
getting all
nat
the
ones.
and that's it.
You
So it
have
zaps
stolen
through you.
the juju here? This
No,
is
I
this
stole
is-
it.
Disappears
You
into
know
the
what
wall
this
on the
is?
other
Because
side.
we moved on the camera.
Yes.
This is what that is. You need to stop yourself. No,
Copy.
actually
No.
continue.
You're up.
Okay. Well,
Yeet.
Eat.
yeet. So I'm going to just pull up so I can grab my sword.
Yeet.
Okay.
Just, whoop. As I matches my size, and then I'm going to yeet myself at the dragon to make my 2 attacks at it.
Okay. How are you getting down there again?
He's eating.
You're just using.
I'm
your sword
just
with the rope?
jumping it. No, I'm jumping it.
Okay. Now I will offer you this. The tentacle kind of attaches over to the ship on that side. It is on fire, but it
It's
would make
also a nice
great
slide.
way to ride down and lead you right to the dragon.
It's like in Mulan.
You
with
might
the-
take a little bit of ouchy burny damage.
You have no health. Don't do that.
I'm gonna risk it.
You have more
This is what
health
the-
now.
But even
I
if
have
he
some
jumps, he's probably going to take some damage because he's jumping from such a high.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
either
do
way.
it. I'm gonna start running down and
Okay. So you
give
want-
myself a good couple of things, and then just sort of skate down it.
There's that music. It's dun, 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 dun. As he's running down the flaming tentacle.
Wait.
What's your attack roll?
Around at the speed of sound. Got
Places to go,
gotta
follow
follow
my
my
rainbow.
Roll a d10.
Yeah,
please.
that's what I was like.
That was
that's
cocked.
7. You're going to
It
take
was
7 fire
almost
damage.
1, and it rolled back.
Got 46.
Okay, so that is a 20 to hit on that one.
20 is going to glance off of
No
the
time for guessing. Follow my
dragon's
plan.
natural armor.
I know the lyrics. Don't quote the lyrics at me. You think you're a fan. Don't even.
Okay, you said
I
7?
wish I had my
7.
Sonic Crocs.
Sorry.
Kristen wouldn't let me get
No,
that.
I will not.
If you
One
do
other.
manage to get them, you have to call me because I can't be outdone by you.
And that is a...
I'll get you a pair for Christmas if you get me a
23.
pair for Christmas.
Okay,
That
I can
hits.
do this.
Good.
Then I want
I
actually
need to know
be
your
buying.
shoe size.
Somebody want to move
11.
the Kapak's character
7.
down.
And then
by
I'm
the
going to
dragon.
jump onto the back of the dragon.
She's on fire.
She is on
Okay,
fire.
yeah, then I'll jump on the
she
ground.
is on fire.
Right in front of her face. Yep.
Okay.
You can only be
Okay,
either
so that
on fire
is
or not on fire. So.
9 points of slashing damage
9 slashing. Okay.
With gasoline. you can do more
and 6
on
points of
fire.
necrotic damage.
And 6 necrotic.
Doesn't he have a bottle of grease?
I don't know.
Okay.
Throw it on her.
She's not good enough.
More fire.
Cool. That end your turn, Kapak?
Now, I'm going to crawl, and I'm going to... Is there enough space for me, or do I have... No, I probably don't have enough movement
You're
left.
probably out of movement.
Yeah. I don't think I got anything else bonus action-wise.
Okay.
It's only
Do this.
I know. Like,
Right in her face.
I'm just going to stare at her in the face and just sort of wave my sword in her face.
I don't know what the initiative
Still
order is for
here.
this encounter. I've never seen it.
25
I can't see the
feet
initiative order from here.
Oh. Can you
How far
turn
is the
face him?
fire element away from the
It's
dragon?
it's the pew pew, and then
5,
it's
10, 15,
you.
about 20 feet.
Mimi.
15, 20.
All right. Gonna expend
I'm
one.
really
I
funny.
don't know why she won't rotate it for you. I've asked
Gonna
her like 3
expend
times.
one legendary action at the end of Kapak's turn to make a tail attack against Kapak. $29 to hit.
Nope, misses.
So you are
was about to say,
going
what?
to take
I'm unconscious.
Bailey.
19 bludgeoning.
There is a giant-sized Kapak on the ground again.
Okay. Kapak goes unconscious.
Just make sure Marley keeps concentrating on the spell. I'll be back in a minute.
You'll never stop me.
And honestly, like, the dragon is looking more at Silas this whole time and just
Side eye.
like, smacks Kapak down.
like a cat that's really agitated.
Uh-huh.
Her tail's just like.
That's right. The next turn for this group, they're going to fire the gun again. D20 plus 6. Who would like to do it?
Okay.
Redeem yourself. It's fine. Stop
You're
using
not
the
allowed
app.
to roll.
I'm not allowed to roll.
Apps are broken.
There's nothing working. Not
Misses.
this. Not
Um,
this. Not this. Why are you hesitating?
Silas.
He wants to. No, he's thinking about using the legendary action. Go for it. Do it. Do it.
Stuff's too good to spend.
How
right now.
how bloody damaged is it
It
looking?
looks pretty rough.
Like really rough?
Really rough.
Really, really rough?
The roughest
Aye.
you've seen her so far.
Oh, I know that.
In other words, you ain't getting jack.
Oh, that's a good answer. That is such a good answer. That's a dad answer.
That's a dad slash
That's
DM
a dad
answer.
I don't know, son.
I'm gonna do something really dumb.
Please don't. I don't have any healing for you right now.
It's all right.
Nobody does. Only Bayleaf does.
Maybe
I'm
we should
feeling-
have a
Leaves down
healing
to-
person in
I
Silas
have
is
staff
feeling
healing. I've used it.
Stupid cocky. Like I've been taking
You've
this
been
dragon down
counterspelling.
like crazy. So
Oh, Lord.
5, 10,
Idiot.
15.
Is this where Silas
This
just
is where
becomes the
Silas-
hero? Is this where?
No,
I would.
it's where he becomes.
Dead.
Wow. Okay.
I want Ravna, whatever. Ravioli. Turn her
Ravioli?
head. Can she turn her head towards
She's
me?
looking at you the whole time.
Like face to face.
She has had it with you.
face to
Silas.
face.
Well, I mean,
Can she turn her face and look at me?
she's like turning that direction. Like
You
you're
can
not
tell her
like
to.
you're not
She has
6
a long
inches
neck.
away from each other.
I want to be within 5 feet.
I mean,
Her
you are
face?
within 5 feet of her.
Specifically her face.
What are you
Well,
about to do? My
You can't
God?
do that right now unless you dash. She hasn't turned around yet. It's not her turn.
10, 15.
You can want it all you want to. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
What if I was on the tail?
There's a thing called initiative order, Charter. We have got to adhere to the
Just stop
clothespins.
Oh, their tails over smack
They
and
are
cock.
Do you not see this infallible
I'm
method?
gonna
He
put
keeps asking you
LED
to turn
lights
it to
on it
face
next
him and
time.
he won't do it. He keeps asking you to turn it to face him so he can see it.
Oh, here.
Where
The
is
other
it?
way. Rotate the other way.
There you go.
There you go.
Ah,
Silas, you can see it now.
I
Okay.
picked it up and he was like, "No, it's okay." And then I picked it up and he's like, "No, it's okay." What do you want?
I'm gonna hold my action
until she
And-
looks at you.
and tell her to look at me
Look
using
at
persuasion.
Robin.
Can I use persuasion?
Sir,
Look
make a
at
persuasion
me.
check.
Robbie, in.
Look at me. I'm the
Me.
captain now.
I am the
It's
captain.
12.
12? Okay.
Yeah. I don't get advantage because I made her mad.
She's already looking at you.
Okay.
So
You just
Give
want
me
more.
more.
Okay.
You got it.
Holding an action.
Holding your action.
Yeah. Do I need to tell you what action?
You know, this is very on point of Silas. Like he's
Using
cocky, but he's
a
cocky.
legendary action to smack you with her tail.
Did you think this through?
No, he did not.
Oh, it didn't roll very good. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Shield.
Shield!
Yeah. I just hold up my arm.
Oh my god!
Deflected off. That's
insane.
good. Nice.
You are RPing too hard.
Why did the door open?
That was creepy.
Probably the dog.
I'll grab it.
I just looked up and all of a sudden it was open.
I'll say it again. Look at me.
Nice. Willow, it's actually your go.
I am going to get in her space again. I'm going to go around Kapak.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please
Kind of go to that
Kapak doesn't want you
side.
to
Can I
ignite it
just
either.
make one blow on her?
I have
Just one.
50 feet of
I
movement.
just want to punch your wing.
I just kind of want to be on that, like under her wing area.
Crippled me.
And I'm going to hit her again.
Go for it. 2 attacks.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's 4d6 plus 3.
Need the
You
sparkly
crit
again?
twice
Yes.
with the fire elemental.
It's my new favorite thing.
Oh.
That's
That's my favorite.
That's
thing.
nice.
7, 8, 10, 11.
11 fire damage on the crit. Was that plus 3?
Oh, no.
Right?
Plus
You get
3.
14.
14.
14
That
fire
was
damage
my
for the
first
first.
attack. 17 plus
Six.
6.
That hits.
And then this time I do 2d6. 4. So 7.
7 points. You got it. Still ignited by flames as you're breathing through. It looks like you can see Silas is there with this magical shield coming over him, and the dragon's trying to smash the shield with their tail.
Yeah. One arm.
Flaming tail.
Flaming tail, that's
You
right.
look like Iron Man with that
Yeah.
arm shield. No, that's
It
Iron
did
is
that,
yeah.
Robin's turn. So she turns around
Fire
towards
damage.
you,
Yeah.
looks directly at you.
Okay. I take my... Oh, go ahead.
I am looking at you.
As soon as her face is right within, in front of me, I take out my staff and I bat her across the face with it.
Okay, go for it.
And I use my DM's inspiration.
Go for it with advantage.
Oh.
Wait, is
The-
that cocked?
no,
That's
but-
cocked.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
on
gonna,
the corner of a
I was gonna
thing.
say natural 20. I'm gonna call it.
17 plus 4.
21.
21.
Ah!
Goes.
You just bitch slapped a dragon.
Does it hit? No. Okay.
It glances off of her face.
Okay.
Fire damage. 7.
7 points of fire
Make her
damage.
think that the
I just
from the
whisper.
staff.
I'll just whisper. You're done.
Oh.
Very nice. On her turn, she is going to.
We kind of faked her out by running away.
We did.
We were like,
It was planned.
You thought. We thought.
We
Now
planned
you're
it.
underneath the ground, closer to her, right?
I'm
Yeah.
underneath
So
her.
you're over there. All right. She is going to trigger opportunity attacks from everybody that still has a reaction left, and she's going to start her round by flying upwards, 40 feet into the air. So we can use that pedestal right there if you want to use that one.
The horse can.
The horse.
Nice.
I just got another natural 20.
Natural 20.
There you go.
Oh no.
That dice is waiting.
Best dice.
Can I hold it?
Anyone?
I don't know.
Anybody who can.
I'm
I can-
cursed.
You can't do it? Okay.
No, because I used the shield.
All right, so natural 20, so that's 4d6 plus 3 for the fire elemental.
Oh my god!
Another one.
Another one.
I'm not even kidding. This
You need
is
another one?
7.
I got it.
I don't wait. I think I don't remember the last number I said. How many of these can I get?
You need new dice.
19.
19.
Maybe this is
Points of
punishment for not
damage.
bringing my die.
Ouch.
How'd you get 19 on that opportunity?
I got another
Not
natural
20.
20.
So you rolled a. What? Oh, 11.
Heck
Yeah.
just happened?
I have the equivalent of just put on like rollerblades and I'm
She
just
looks
rollerblading around
battered.
the place.
And
Yeah.
as she gets up
Nerve
there
ended.
to the top, seeing that arm of the earth elemental pop out, she's actually going to target an area kind of in the middle of all 3 of those people, and she begins casting another spell.
She's hand
I
battered
can't
like
count
a
this anymore.
Counter spell this
No,
one.
I don't have any more counter spells.
This is like her last, like, big spell that she can cast.
The shield
And
lasts
this
till the
is
end of
going
my
to
turn.
affect your earth elemental as well,
I don't like it.
because it explodes out in a 20-foot radius sphere.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to hit everybody in that zone, and it will not hit you, Kapak,
Okay.
because currently you are unconscious, so it's not going to have an effect on you. I need everybody in that space to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oof. That's not going to be pretty.
I have on a helmet thing. Wait,
I failed that
Saving
one.
throw over here.
that's what this is
I got a
called.
3.
3? That's going to fail.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh no, that's a 7?
Yes, that's just
Oh, I thought it was a 1. I think I'm just triggered now.
That's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Still,
Oh.
it's still crap. 15.
15?
I'm using my last meta magic point to reroll
I'm sorry.
from a 3 to a 5. Yeah, no, I failed too.
You failed too?
Yeah.
So
We all failed.
let me check to see if the 15's a fail for sure. Because I have to, for some reason,
Need new
since
dice.
D&D Beyond is not
I don't have
working.
any today. It's all internet news.
Okay, yeah, everybody's gonna fail that one.
Kristen's got some.
So, basically, all of a sudden, your mind is just wrapped with this powerful psychic energy that starts to kind of just squeeze at your mind.
Thank you.
That
You're going
is
to want to burn these afterwards.
Yeah, you're gonna want to like sanctify them.
8d6.
Burn some what is
Incense.
it? Lavender. What do the people burn in their house to get rid of the spirits?
She's gonna do
Insane
this. Is gonna
shit.
take us all out. Not you. This is gonna take me out to the ball game.
You're just gonna be back to.
You'll just
No,
be again.
Mike already said what happens if she pops out. She's buried alive.
Oh, if you're
She's
underground.
I'm
underground.
underground. But if this explodes, does it explode the ground?
35 points of psychic
No, it's in your
damage.
head.
35 psychic.
Silas is unconscious.
And that is going to... Silas is unconscious?
Yep.
Silas goes
Oh,
down.
no.
Kapak and Silas both unconscious.
I am bloodied.
I'm Obu. Underground.
I will say that you
You've been poking. You
were
said like 8
you were
times
just
my
like
eyes
right
are
at
above
the
the
edge.
top.
So I'm gonna say you can take that up and have
Thin
Obu.
layer. Thin layer of
I
dirt.
was it Doug Trio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piglets.
Obu has been revealed.
Who's that?
It was me the whole time. She's like, who's this little
Where
thing?
did you come from?
I thought they just had an earth elemental friend that walked around with them everywhere.
My mother. I can't remember.
That ends her turn, bringing us to...
Bayleaf and minions.
So he got back over to the restraining tentacle. So go ahead, a d20 plus 6, someone, for the fiery tentacle.
I'm not touching nothing. I'm not allowed to do
And then-
nothing.
Go ahead.
No.
Bayleaf's still close enough to the window
You said me?
and me on the ground.
Do it.
Matthew, do it.
Here,
He
Matthew,
can get
hold
to
that.
you. He will not be able to reach Silas
Okay.
with his spell.
So that's a 20 plus 6,
So 6.
25.
That hits.
Yay.
3d10 damage
Whew.
from Bayleaf's firing. Or no, that was for the restraining.
Yeah.
That was restraining, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Bayleaf
restraining.
has to-
Bayleaf tried to
He'll
fire.
have to
He's going to aim.
Yeah.
But he's going to do, how many third levels did we use?
Will be restrained.
Does it pull her to the ground?
Roll additional d10 fire damage
Oh, yeah.
because it is also on fire.
3.
3. Okay.
Where's my other d10? I lost one. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, that's not great. 8 points. How many... Empty. How many second levels did Bayleaf use? 2?
Yeah.
He had one left.
Okay. So we'll do another second level. Good. Kapak back breathing again.
So Kapak is back to conscious as Bayleaf casts another spell.
He's not up yet. He's
6
to
and
stand
2.
up.
Yep, 6 and 2 is 8.
Eyes flash open. Obu. Back to Obu form.
Smack her. Throws don't matter.
She is now currently wrapped up in the fiery tentacle of the ship and restrained in the air up there.
I want her restrained on the ground. I want to hit her.
So.
Yes.
Hold up. Give me just a second.
It got real
I
quiet.
I gotta read something. I got a question for you, Michael.
Mhm.
Polymorph works on anything, right?
As long as it says it can.
It doesn't say it can't.
It says you
We could
attack.
polymorph this thing.
It's-
In the freaking
It's got a.
beginning.
There's a save though,
yeah,
right?
and it's a
Gotta beat the
wisdom
save.
save.
It's a bloody dragon!
I know, I'm just saying that we literally
The dragon looks in
Didn't-
very, very bad shape.
didn't try.
Very, very bad.
Very,
shape.
very bad shape.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Apparently, I could also have
Flame
summoned
on.
a draconic spirit. I'm just really
Obu,
upset.
flame on.
You just hush.
Do one of your things.
I'm gonna do a wall of fire. I'm just gonna with my staff. I have a staff. Wall
Okay,
of fire
wait.
What does it say?
You have
It's
to
in
put
the
the
air.
wall on something, don't you?
You have to put it on the ground.
on a solid surface.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Fine,
do.
yeah.
I'm gonna do the other one. Is it fireball?
Please don't do that.
Produce flame.
I mean, I'll be fine.
The rest of us might die.
You could do fireball.
I could. I could do moonbeam.
If you did it
I do
straight
like
down.
moonbeam.
Yeah, I can do moonbeam. I'll do moonbeam, but I'll do it at the highest level possible because I'm just done with this.
How big is it?
How high
5 foot
up?
area, but
Okay.
doesn't take
It's,
damage
From the
until
moon?
its turn.
Because
So it's 120 feet up in a 5 foot circle.
Yeah, so it's a very small
Oh, wait
beam.
a second.
It's
A
like a
magnifying
kid,
glass.
you know, using a
It's a
magnifying glass.
it's basically a laser beam.
Yeah.
Okay, I have resistance.
Or I'll just do it at regular level. It's 2d10
Yeah.
on a failed
So-
save.
any of it's
Right, but it's on
It's a
its turn.
Constitution
So it's-
saving
it's
throw.
on its turn.
It's
but
on
says
its turn.
there.
Oh, then damn.
Well, no, you can cast it. It
Yeah.
has.
Time.
It takes the damage at the start of its turn, one way or another. It's half damage on a save, so you have it there.
No. When a creature enters the spell's
that
area for the
35
first
Mine
time
dodged
on
one.
a
Okay,
turn
so
or
the 8
starts
plus-
its turn there.
Enter in. It's not technically entering in anything. You're just putting it on there. So then if it starts its turn there, then it will take the damage and go. It's that the wording is there so you can't double up damage in one turn.
Yeah. It'll take the damage on
It
its
does
turn,
that on
or if you
purpose
can move
because
it
they
on
don't
top
want
of
you
it.
to be able to hit it on the round and then at the start of its turn take the
Hit it
damage
again.
again. Because that is kind of broken.
Double dips, yeah.
Yeah, it double dips.
Alright, I cast Moonbeam.
You want to do moonbeam still? Okay. So this glowing light just beams down on the
Anime.
center of the dragon. Yeah, anime. That's right.
Right into the middle of the fire elemental standing underneath it.
It's probably to the right of the elemental.
It must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 on a failed save and half as much on a successful
And
one.
that will happen at the start of its turn. So remind me that Moonbeam happens at the start of its turn, along with the fire damage it's
It
going to
says
take.
the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Right, so when the first time it enters, not the first time it comes into play.
If
it's
you
not
cast
choosing
it next to
enter
the dragon, and then the dragon flew in it, boom, instantly would have to make the saving throw and
But
take
you
the damage.
cast it
That's what it means by
on it.
entering in.
Okay.
And you casted it on it, so he's going to start his turn in that. So at the start of his turn, he's going to take your Moonbeam damage.
Okay.
Well, if he passes
even
the
if-
saving throw, he'll take half.
And then
She'll take half.
let me
Excuse
see.
me.
My
I'm sad.
But you can also move.
Smack didn't work.
yeah, I'm gonna get out of its threat range.
It was too
Okay.
good, but I wanted it.
not really in a threat range.
didn't
I
have
just
much-
don't wanna
didn't
be
have
near
much else to do besides
I
pay
just
it
don't.
off.
I just don't want to be near it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need for the fire elemental and for Kapak, I need you guys to, as suddenly sand start to swirl all around in that area, I need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw. Kapak and the fire elemental.
Okay, con
16.
save. I think I'm pretty
16
good at
saves.
those.
Nice.
Saving throw.
What? Which way? Not me.
Not you, because you're
And that is
unconscious.
this die, so
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
weighted.
24.
That is on the
24 saves. You guys are fine. You guys are not blinded. You guys are able to close your eyes, and Kapak, you turn over, and none of the sand seems to get in there to hinder your sight. Kapak, it is your turn.
Okay.
Kill it. Before it lays eggs.
Back up again. Yep, gonna stand up. Seeing I'm out of range, gonna
Throw the
one more
sword.
time throw the sword back up at it.
I'll give you advantage for the restrained.
It's a big boy sword now.
Attack rolls have
It is a
restrained
big boy
against
sword.
Okay.
Would she be floating down because she's restrained?
Realistically, I'd say
it
it's just sort
seems-
of holding
It's
it.
just like holding it up, holding the dragon up there currently, holding it in place.
So that's net 20 on the
Very
first
nice.
attack.
Very nice.
It's dead.
2, 3. Here's you. Okay, that's 20 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and
Oh my gosh.
18 points of necrotic damage.
How do you guys want to collectively put down Ravan, the sand goddess?
I stopped concentrating.
I unconsciously flick a magic stone at it.
As Kapak's sword digs into this thing, throwing it up at the neck, going to very slowly pull it down
Okay.
towards the fire elemental.
Oh, okay. So,
It's like you're bringing it towards it like a lighter, and you're.
Kapak knows what this means for Willow, so it's just pulling it down, even as the sword's carving into its neck, trying to bring it down closer to her.
as you're doing, it's like kind of like looking towards you all, like just scattering.
How dare you come in and take my territory? This is my place.
You could have been nicer.
But I'm
I'm
unconscious.
gonna drop my form.
Oh.
I'm gonna be Willow again. This was never yours. And I'm gonna pull out.
Bite her tongue out.
Just a knife.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out a dagger and just.
And as you drive this dagger, you can see that electrical energy starts to just like seep out of the flesh of this dragon and start to zap all across the room and hit the wall and kind of dissipate into the walls. Some of it kind of blackens places, and pieces of rock and bits of sand kind of just like fly everywhere across the room. You guys kind of have to shield yourselves. Silas casts another shield spell.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, Silas is unconscious. You guys are just seeing this. All this is happening, and this blue light just kind of glows from her. And then all of a sudden, you can see like her blue scales just starting to blacken just a bit as she slams to the ground, still burning with the elemental fire upon her back. And you guys are out of initiative.
And you may or may not notice a pulse as Kapak's sword seems to pull something from the dragon.
Oh, yes!
Oh my god, it's a soul stealer.
Yes.
You just stole a dragon. What does that do for your sword?
Yes.
I have no idea if it does anything for the sword.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
You just just powered it up.
This whole encounter, I've wanted to go. My name is Nico Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
That was
You have
excellent. Excellent.
I'm exhausted.
Right?
Like, I am emotionally... I'm really upset at my... I'm like, I did
That was
not
me.
land a single thing. What was the point in being an air element or being a whatever the mental, except for the
Defense.
fact I had good defense.
Yeah.
I was able to just run around, and I got a lot of gold.
Technically, I didn't hit it at all either,
You
did.
counted
No,
stuff that
you
you
kept it from
held.
hitting any.
but I didn't hit anything.
I was just
It worked.
flare.
Kept me alive.
I was just like, look at it over there. Woo, she's over there.
So my question to you guys is...
Kapak
should
was
we
just a
go on a
punching
battle
bag.
cam?
You're down.
You
You're up.
were.
You're down. You're up. You're down.
I'm
You're up.
shocked that you're
I'll
alive.
take us out of battle cam for this little ending here.
For a discussion on how we divvy up the goods and how.
Anyone want to stabilize me?
Oh, you're.
Yeah,
Stable.
Kapak will walk over, seeing you down afterwards, and try to stabilize
Just
you.
move my
Obu
tongue
loots
so
the
that my
dragon
airway
and
can
loots
breathe.
everything else.
Hold on. Healing spirit.
My hand is probably the same size as your face, right? So Kapak's trying to stick a finger in there, clear his airway.
Obu's just looting.
Just
Looting the
looting?
body, looting the stuff, looking
Okay.
for stuff.
So I don't forget what is here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys like what is total, what is all here.
Okay.
You guys did find the scroll tube.
Yep.
You guys found the bottle.
Yep.
You guys found the scepter in
Yes.
the chest.
Yep.
Correct.
Yes.
So, in addition to that, when I was talking to you about the gold and the platinum, with like little gemstones as like, imagine them all being like lumped up into a gold total. The total amount of gold pieces from this hoard is 33,000 gold pieces and 33,000 platinum pieces.
Oh,
We're rich.
Okay.
your bag of holding is full.
So I say we give.
We need to give some of it one to the city, or at least two. We need to give some to her family. Oh no, they're coming with us.
We'll figure it
That's-
out.
Yeah, you know
it's
what?
basically
We're
we
rich.
got 33 and
We gotta
33.
talk to a
Pay off
financial
the guard
advisor.
at the
Yeah.
city so they don't kill us.
Pay for your
With the gold.
We pay for the crew. We got to pay the crew a little bit.
Figure this. Split the platinum 4 ways. That's nice and easy.
Yep.
And then the gold is what we use to pay the crew, the city,
Multiple.
and
Oh, I like that. Okay.
that way we each end up with it.
If
What's
I was
Guys, we can
conscious,
buy
I
a
would be
fiefdom.
Raising a fit right
We
now.
can buy a fiefdom. I can
Oh,
fight.
Oh, and you all level up to 11.
Yay!
Did you expect for us to go after the dragon?
Not last time, no. I thought you were going to go away.
We thought we were too.
Yeah. But then you committed to it, so I figured, you were probably going to fight it tonight. So
We commit.
Okay, and we quit at the same time.
yeah, you quit and commit, yeah.
All right,
Too
so we each get
logistically.
8,250 platinum.
If I told you, if I was conscious, I
8,250.
would be raising a fit right now.
You are conscious.
No,
No,
I'm
he's
stable.
stable.
Oh,
stable.
Nobody
I
can
have-
heal him.
I can
I
heal
said
him.
I-
Wait, I have like a crap ton of healing.
Yeah, I think
yes.
she said healing spirit.
Yeah, I
right?
did say healing
Yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So the
Spirited.
squirrel like jumps on on you and
Everybody.
Or conga line it through.
conga line. Yeah.
Wait, are you taking all 5?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, never mind. Nobody
sure.
else is healing.
I'm not
gonna,
extremely low on health.
I'm gonna type
Okay,
it
I'll
in.
take 3.
How much
You take the rest.
is
sure?
a fiefdom?
We've learned. Kapak
You don't go
You-
down.
you can put Kapak down, but he just keeps on getting
I
up.
think
We'll
you can
rest
buy
after
a
this
castle
anyways.
for like 55,000 gold, maybe, or something like that. Or is it 100,000? Or
I don't know. I don't have any money.
it's in the
Yeah,
it's
you
in the
do.
Dungeon
You have
Master's Guide,
8,250 platinum.
Obu doesn't have any money. She never has any money.
which means you just move the comma one, right?
You
to
did
get
the one that it's-
No, it's how much total gold is that? Is it 10 platinum?
10 gold per 1 platinum.
Okay.
We
So
have
that's
83,000.
83,000 gold.
83,000.
We are so rich.
Now,
D6.
and then, well,
all
keep
that
in
gold
mind,
just looks like tiny little.
keep in mind the other 33,000 gold we have use for, so don't put that on your
That's
character
just chump
sheet.
change.
I want it in my character sheet.
I'm writing this in.
We don't trust Silas with the gold.
Okay, so-
We,
Okay.
We
I don't
leave
have
him
any-
stable until we have everything divvied up. Put a pile of money on him. Then we heal him and bring him up.
I literally don't have anywhere to put
Did
it.
you
So
put that in your note as like a total?
Would you like for me to keep it for you?
no.
Note, how much total?
I
Okay.
keep the
could you-
platinum. I can't keep any more.
Oh, I can
So
put
we-
the gold. Like I can.
we
if we
split
actually
the
say
platinum
like, hey,
already.
we're taking the gold, I can put the gold, but she also has a bag of holding.
Yeah.
So we can just put all the gold in her bag.
And that's our community.
Yeah.
Our
I
community.
mean,
get a
she's the
broom and
only
start
trustworthy
sweeping.
one out of all of us, really.
Mm.
Well, aren't you good? Your alignment's neutral. Your
Yeah,
alignment's good because you have a big thing on like righteousness.
right. It's following my own moral code, though, is more
Mm.
what Kapak does. That's why Kapak followed along with the group of you instead of staying at the city.
Okay. And
If
do
something's
go
not
along
right
with some
here,
of
I
our
gotta-
funky stuff.
Right.
which-
Some of this stuff is, they're
morally
doing.
gray.
You're morally gray, but I think you're doing it for the right reason, so I'm gonna work with this.
Okay.
Morally green, actually.
Oh, sorry. You are really neutral and really.
I don't know if I
feel
want to
Yeah.
call him neutral.
It's very
Me.
accurate.
Me.
To just put a little bow upon today's episode, we close out with, as you guys are kind of all picking all this gold and kind of stacking it up and trying to figure out how you're going to like sort it and get it out of here. Willow, we take a moment where we just see you staring at this massive
Mhm.
corpse
That's exactly what I'm doing.
in the middle of the room, and this sense of closure comes over you as you see the slayer of your family, the slayer of your tribe, laying there dead finally, and then fades to black. And that's where we're going to end this episode of 3020.
Yay.
Oh, we should bring his head!
I